It's no secret that Joshua did not want this fight. And he didn't want it for a reason, because Deontay Wilder is the most fiercest puncher in boxing history, in heavyweight division history. And I saw that tonight, I felt it. No wonder AJ didn't want no part of that right hand. He can't move like me, he'd have been nailed. It's no secret that Joshua did not want this fight. And he didn't want it for a reason, because Deontay Wilder is the most fiercest puncher in boxing history, in heavyweight division history. And I saw that tonight, I felt it. No wonder AJ didn't want no part of that right hand. He can't move like me, he'd have been nailed.
Tracksuit versus zipper pants. You already know who I got. They're outside and bonsai! Frozen! Do you want to build a snowman? Drugged them. Hands up, cramped up. Watch how he rolled the jab. Whoop! Bang! You can't dance? Get out of here with your Prince pants. He reverse nated him. Rage sprayed him. He's doing the cucaracha. This would be a great Puma commercial, but this was bad. He disposed of him real quick, stood over him, referred to him as Papito. Unless that's your pops or your six, he made you bitch.
Man, that's it. That's it.
What happened?
That's it, babe.
Come on, get in the car, babe. You gotta go. Oh!
Yo, what up, Fight World? It's your boy Ego, and I'm back with some more boxing. Bro, you see them clips? He said, hey, it's a streaming day. We just feel like streaming. What's up with everybody? He said he was, yo, he said he was reverse. Y'all didn't like my clips? Hold on. Which one y'all want me to show you again? Which one y'all want to see again? The fat dude getting melted. Papito? All right. Hold on. If the fans want Papito, y'all got to type Papito in the comments. I'm going to show y'all again. He said Papito knocked out his... Oh, my God. I love my job, bro. Y'all are hilarious. Aram and ESPN stay capping. Okay. We're going to talk about that. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Oh, man. Y'all want Papito? Y'all hella funny. Can y'all hear me? Hey, y'all tripping in this chat, bro. Already. Hey, I'm going to wait for my shooters to get in here, too. He said that's a great Puma commercial. Audio sounds good? All right. Hold on. I got to... Listen. I must be the greatest. We streaming all night. Hey, just watch this dude. Watch your boy in sparring, though.
Oh!
Why was he feeding him them body shots, though? Did y'all see that? Hold on. Look. Just like the bot... Hold on. I was dying when I seen this. Hold on, listen. He was tagging up the dude with the orange shirt. The headshot had him on lean, and the body shot was so unnecessary. Just watch. Just tell me the body shot wasn't unnecessary. He bro, this dude, he did too much. He did not have to do the body shot. Just please watch. Just tell me that the body shot was necessary, and I'll shut up. Bro, he was teeing off on this man. He looked like heavyweight Chris Colbert. Bro, did you see them headshots? I'm going to show y'all again. Hold on. We just warming up the crowd. He said fight night champion. I'm done, bro. Bro, he was done for. You'll never find blum 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 a knockout like mine. Bro, that body shot was so OD. He said he effed this. Yo, I need y'all to smash the like button. Where we at the likes? We got 2 likes, or where we at? All bad, the one he called him he did not call him a bitch, bro. You just added that. That's funny though. He did not say that. He said he's gonna stop playing boxing. Y'all savage. Why are y'all like this? All right, I'm gonna show you again. He did not say B.I. word. B.I. Bro, why did he hit him into the body like that as he was falling?
Tracksuit versus zipper pants. You already know who I got. They're outside and bonsai! Frozen! Do you want to build a snowman? Drugged them. Hands up, cramped up. Watch how he rolled the jab. Whoop! Bang! You can't dance? Get out of here with your Prince pants. He reverse nated him. Rage sprayed him. He's doing the cucaracha. This would be a great Puma commercial, but this was bad. He disposed of him real quick, stood over him, referred to him as Papito. Unless that's your pops or your 6, he made you bitch.
But that's it. That's it.
What happened?
That's it, babe.
Come on, get in the car, baby. You gotta.
Bro, in the street fights, why they always wait until they knock the dude out and then talk to him? Like, what do you want him to say? You just knocked him out. He said, what happened, my guy? What happened? Like, how's he supposed to answer you, bro? You just leveled his shit. You know what I'm saying? Bro, why do why they talk to the dead body, though? You know? Why you make me do this to you, yo? Why you make me do this, huh? Like, they unconscious. He said, what happened? Why you fall like that? What happened, my guy? Like, what do you want him to say? This motherfucker was like this. He said, do you want to build a snowman? Hey, y'all tripping. Yeah, I told you this happened. What happened, my guy? Bro, nah, he demolished the boy. Bro, he demolished the boy. Why did he ask him questions? No, bro, just watch this. Here's the last one, and we'll get started. Maybe. Watch this combination. Like, I have never seen this before. That's why I'm showing y'all. Because we family. He knocked him out 3 times. Hold on. Before I go on to this last clip, y'all want me to play Papito one last time? Or y'all want me to go to the 3 knockouts in a row? Listen, the fans run the channel. I'm going to let the fans pick. What the fans want? You all want me to run back Papito? You want me to run back Papito? Or y'all want to just advance to the 3 knockdown? Hey, y'all sinister. They saying Papito. All right. All right.
Tracksuit versus zipper pants. You already know who I got. They're outside and bonsai! Frozen! Do you want to build a snowman? Drugged them. Hands up, cramped.
Bro, the worst part is he hooked him, and he was trying to come up with some shit too. Just watch that. he hooked him, and that's what really knocked him out. But he was still trying to get his shit at the, but he was already falling. So he already had that two coming for him.
Tracksuit versus zipper pants. You already know who I got. They're outside and bonsai! Frozen! Do you want to build a snowman? Drugged him. Hands up, cramped up. Watch how he rolled the jab. Whoop! Bang! You can't dance? Get out of here with your Prince pants. He reverse naded him. Rage sprayed him. He's doing the cucaracha. This would be a great Puma commercial, but this was bad. He disposed of him real quick, stood over him, referred to him as Papito. Unless that's your pops or your six, he made you bitch.
Babe, that's it. That's it. That's it, babe.
Come on, get in the car, baby. We gotta.
And you see how he was talking to this girl. Come on, baby, we gotta get in the car. Well, you want something to eat? Like, bro, he fought before. Like, you could tell he fought because he was too calm, bro. He just pieced this man one hitter quitter and said, "Come on, babe, let's get in the car. We gotta go." You see how calm he was, man. What up, Fight World? It's your boy EGO. What up? He lucky the second punch didn't land. Yeah, he lucky. He lucky. He said he like Michael Jackson with all them zippers. Hey, y'all tripping already. He said young Deontay Papito Wilder. Y'all tripping. Smash the like button. Y'all tripping with this Papito shit. I'm the new Papito. Y'all are hilarious. Oh, hold on. Before we get started, I'm going to show you the three knockout shit. Why did he say, "Do you want to build a snowman?" That part had me. And he said he rage sprayed him. La cucaracha, la cuca. All right, look. I haven't seen this one. I'm showing y'all. Shout out to Be More, where they see more. Look. Listen, people. Listen. His girls seem like it's not the first time he done that. Facts. Listen. This next clip I'm going to show y'all, and then we'll start talking about Tyson Fury. I'm just warming up, so we was just showing, kicking up dust, giving a motherfuck. Look, I got clips like this all day, so we can look at some of them later. I got a couple that I want to show y'all. But listen, this last clip, y'all ready? This last clip. Hold on. This last clip, I need y'all to smash the like button. That man said you want to build a snowman. Look, hold on, y'all. I got 2 more clips and we good. Shout out to Nova Life Trucking, my people. Yeah, smash the like button. Cash App on the screen, smash the like button. Let's get it. This look FAF.
Castigando el Canelo con la mano derecha con poder ahora sobre Colbert, que lo tiene metidito y se quita la espalda. Lo lastimó y lo tumbó, señores. Puede ser todo. Y es todo por la vía del knockout. La victoria para Saúl.
Hey, bro. That shit look FAF, bro. I'm still not over that. Nah, bro. Did you see Canelo, whatever, Kovalev's feet? Bro, I'm never going to get over that. Bro, that look FAF. Come on, bro. Look at Kovalev's feet, bro. That look real to y'all. Come on, bro. That's FA. I don't know what Canelo did.
Castigando el Canelo con la mano derecha con poder ahora sobre Colbert, que lo tiene metidito y se quita la espalda. Lo lastimó.
Hey, bro, he said, bro, man, come on, bro. Nah, bro. Nah. I watched too much boxing. This motherfucker did the Soldier Boy up in there. Oh, like, bro, You nah, bro. I don't know what Golden Boy did and Canelo, but that shit looked crazy. He did the nay. Bro, he did peanut butter jelly. Peanut butter jelly with a soda on the side. Nah, look at his twinkle toes. Twinkle toes, you're breaking my heart.
Castigando el Canelo con la mano derecha con poder ahora sobre Kovalev, que lo tiene metidito y se quita la cuerda, lo lastimó.
Bro, he said, Soldier Boy up in there. Oh, watch this right there. Oh, Superman there. You. Nah, bro. But anyway, before we get started, someone said he was filming a TikTok video. Y'all hilarious. Hold on. Get the likes up in my shit. Someone said he did the Harlem Shake. He did the Murphy Lee. What the hook gonna be? Boom, doo, doo, doo. I'm Murphy Lee, the schoolboy. Oh, y'all going crazy. Someone said he looked like Mary J. Blige. Did y'all see when they put the lightsaber in Mary J. Blige's hand? That shit was hilarious. Look. All right, I'm going to show you this last clip. And I'm showing you because we people. I have never, ever seen somebody get knocked out 3 times in a row. Have y'all? Have y'all, honestly, can you honestly say you've seen someone get knocked out 3 times in a row? Tell me he didn't get knocked out 3 times in a row. Let go. Did y'all see that? Bro, he just got hit hard as fuck and knocked out 3 times. Watch.
Castigando el Canelo con la mano derecha.
Oh, my bad. Hold on. Bro, that's OD. Who? Bro, he was getting hit at who? Is that Black King Hippo? Hold on. He was getting hit as he was falling. He was like, boom, bop, bop, boom, boom. Like, bro, that was OD. Nah, bro. He was falling on the ground getting murderized. Man, that was the worst ref in the history of refereeing. He said he was seeing stars for real. It would be awesome if you could do a Christmas knockout special. LJ, never mind. That's a good idea though, LJ. I was gonna say something smart because LJ, she's funny. No, that's a good idea. Thank you. I almost said something, but I didn't want her to put me on the Me Too list. You know what I'm saying? It's like, oh, he's talking to me like Cosby. Would like to put the quiet loser the drink in the. He got mollywop. Look at LJ laughing. I made LJ laugh. Nah, I'm just saying I don't want you to file a report or something. You know what I mean? Because then how am I do the Boxingego watch party from jail and shit? Oswald Bates. Allow me to fortify my liquid. Excuse me if yeah, I can't be doing a Boxingego watch party on a burner phone from prison. Look, LJ trying to put me in prison. If I get locked up, they won't let me out. Bro, imagine that. Imagine me doing a Boxingego watch parties and shit. Allow me to cleanse my nasal passages. The post-nasal drip. Yeah, it'll be over for your boy. Man, old media would be so happy. Listen, my good brother. The flatulations, excuse me, congratulations of the matter. Fortified by the liquid. Bro, old media would be so happy if I was gone. He said, I'll cash out money on your books. But I do not want to be in nobody's prison. It's the recombinant ribonicular acid unzipped by rare guillotine peptide, my brother. Bro, y'all had me talking like Crawford and shit. Oswald Bates and you know. If you deal with the circumstance, circumcision, quantified by the quantum leap. Bro, they would be happy if I was in prison. Nah, that's why I gotta, just do my thing, stay clean. I say quantified by the quantum leap of the Scott Bakula. Listen, cowboys and aliens and the reverse cowgirl multiplied by the duplicity of the incentives. Y'all would love if I was on that shit. Huh? Let's get it. I'm ready. All right, LJ's doing it. You've gone too far. She said ego can cover prison fights. You see, I'm like Rodney Dangerfield. No respect. She said I could cover. Bro, can you imagine the Boxingego watch party in prison? This good brother said, I challenge you to a duel. So he chose to raise his hand in fisticuff. Like, they'd be like, what the fuck kind of commentary is this? Only one way to settle this debacle or this altercation. The Emancipation Proclamation of the Gettysburg Address. They'd be like, what the fuck? I'll still be me. If I did commentary like that, it would still be better than DAZN's commentary. I tell you that much. And Tim Bradley, I still be better. Then I still have better commentary doing all that. My shit wouldn't be better than Tim Bradley commentary. Come on. Bradley just be screaming and shit. Ja Rule of commentary. What I be without you? Holla, holla. Bradley be yelling too much for me. Great fighter, but his commentary. Ego, fuck, clown, and facts, you will go. What? Hold on. Y'all be trying to kill my brain cells. Ego, fuck, clown, and facts, you will ego. We might have to block you until you get some hooked on phonics. I'm afraid we might have to, what's his name? D-Mac? Big Mac? T-Mac? We might have to block you, bro. What the fuck did you just say? See, I told you, they was going to have to block you. Bro, they trying to kill my brain cells, trying to read this gibberish y'all be putting. I have a better chance reading Egyptian hieroglyphics than reading some of y'all messages and shit. What did he even say? He said, fee, fi, fo, fum, ego, fuck, clown. What? What? What did I do? Like, bro, what are you talking about? Ego, fuck, clown. Back around to the fuck, clown. Spin a U-turn. Ha, ha. What? I said, flip a bitch to the U-turn and the ha, ha. The Waze map. The fuck, clown. Pennywise. He wasn't that wise. Like, you guys got, what's wrong with you? You got Tourette's and shit. You know what I'm saying? He said, red fish, blue fish, yeah. I ain't never like no sweetest meatballs. Like, what? What the fuck, bro? Y'all just be in my chat saying whatever. I ain't never ate sweetest meatball. It's never been my thing. Like, what are you talking about? I said I'm going to Long John Silver for some hush puppies. The fuck? Y'all just be bugging out, bro. Hey, block Nas. They are, listen, my chat be bubbling and having fun, and there's always these weirdos. Man, get the my shooters don't see this man doing all this. Thank you, DeAndre. Thank you. LJ said, kill shot. Bow. I told you, we just streaming all day. I'm chilling. These motherfuckers got Tourette's in my shit. You see what I'm saying? I can sell you a Dyson vacuum 2 for 1. And we talking about Wilder or something. You know what I'm saying? Like, what? All right, DeAndre is a stone cold killer. This man just blocked the dude that said, welcome, love from Sheffield, England, and kept spamming. And then he shot him in the chat and said, salute to the UK. Bro, you just blocked the dude that was spamming the UK message. And then after he clapped him, he said, salute to the UK. Hey, these shooters is cold-blooded. They got movie one-liners. How you gonna say salute to the UK after you just shot the man with the UK message? See, this is why the UK be mad as fucking me because my shooters they ain't got no chill. That's why they be on my, oh yeah, Tyson Fury, he'll whoop your black arse. He'll whoop Wilder's black arse, mate. Check it bang. See, this is why. This is why, because my shooters. Yeah, your Dawser, your bum dropped his ass. Bro, the UK be saying some sus shit. I'm just gonna tell y'all. Listen, I'm just gonna tell you what it is. Some of that shit sound sus. Oh yeah, you want you wank it. You want a blanket. You want a blanket so you can wank it. Check it bang your Dawser. You feeling me throat? What? They be saying something. They be saying his bum dropped and his arse dropped. Like, bro, whose ass dropped? Like that shit. Nah, that shit just sound weird, bro. Listen, everybody in America, when you guys say all this shit, we be scratching our head like, huh? Black people, white people, Mexican people, Berlanga, and the Rican, everybody in America, when y'all say all this shit, oh yeah, me ass was twitching, mate. Your ass was twitching? What type of shit? Nah, bro. Yeah, when y'all say that, the whole world that ain't in the UK is looking. Bro, what does that mean? My ass is twitching. Like, what type of dude is you? Like, how can you just be a 30-plus-year-old man? Like, oh yeah, Tyson Fury, he'll knock your boy AJ. His ass was twitching. Like, how are you just a grown man and your ass twitching? He was like, they be saying some weird shit, bro. Your boy, your bum squad, he'll get me cavity search. Cavity search? Like what? His arse was twitching. He was twitching the ass. He was twerking. Like, I don't know, bro. Cavity search and arse was twitching. Bro, y'all missing me. I don't get it. I don't get it. Yeah, your bloody flu. They just be saying all these slang. You slagging a mate. My arse was twitching when you're slagging a mate. One flew of the cuckoo's nest. What? What? Like Jack Nicholson? Yeah, mate. You bloody fool. His arse was twitching this. Like his arse was twitching this. What? Anywho, I shitted myself in me pants, man. Hey, Tao gotta chill, bro. He said, I shitted myself in me pants, mate. I shitted myself in it. Yeah, bro. Like, I shitted me up a torso. What does any of this mean, to be honest? Your daughter shitted me up your torso and didn't wipe me, fella. All right, bro. It sound like Brad Pitt and Snatch and shit. I was walking down for the dogs and like it's just random shit you saying. But anywho, he said they be talking like that. I know. Yeah, his ass was flapping. That's what they say. I'm like, what the fuck? His ass was flapping. Nah. Yeah, that's not gonna work for me, huh? His ass was flapping. Like, I don't know, man. Different cultures, I guess. Yeah, he lost he was pissing himself and his arse was flapping. Bro, I don't know. They all be saying it too. I mean, we just looking at it like, what the hell? No, but you see the UK when Joshua was fighting, right? Joshua was fighting. Get the lights up, you lazy son of a bitches. Listen, Y'all some lazy son of a bitches. Get these likes up on my shit. Y'all asses flapping and shit. Listen. I need y'all lazy. I need y'all lazy people to smash the like button. Listen, I'm going to get started, but I'm just telling you, the UK is a different culture. We all know this. Because when Joshua was fighting, they didn't throw a punch. Pulev and Joshua in the first, like, let's say 25 seconds of round one. And they were chanting in the crowd, "We're not gonna take it." Like, they were saying something, Sweet Caroline. I'm like, why are you chanting like something happened? Oh, like they was in the crowd chanting, and Joshua didn't even throw a punch, nor did Pulev. Y'all just be chant. Y'all can't wait to break out into chant and shit. Like, in America, we ain't wasting the energy. You got to do something for us to chant, motherfucker. You better do something chant worthy. Open an OnlyFans page and shit if you thick. You know what I'm saying? You got to give us a reason to chat. Like, girl, hey, I decided to open an OnlyFans. Yeah, then we'll chant. We'll chant some shit when they open that OnlyFans, right? Listen, I speak on behalf of Americans. You gotta do something chant worthy. Open that OnlyFans page. If you find, open that OnlyFans. It's only right. No, I'm just playing. Kind of. Hey, these dude, I hate this society, bro. Dudes be like, it'd be a girl like, she was like, oh, she'll post like a spaghetti recipe, and dudes be like, oh, you should open the OnlyFans. Like, y'all nasty and shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it'd be a fitness chick. She'd be like, oh, this is my glute workout. Fuck all that. Open that OnlyFans. Like, y'all disrespectful. Y'all disrespectful. Bro, y'all don't have no kind of couth. Bro, I be on, like, just random. It don't matter what the chick posts. The motherfucker be on that OnlyFans. Bro, it'd be crazy. She's like, and that's how you make my famous boysenberry pie. Yeah, fuck all that. You need to show us your pie on that OnlyFans. Like, y'all nasty as fuck. Y'all ain't never had no pussy? No, I'm just asking. Because, like, girls, like, they're not even that type. And then dudes be talking about some OnlyFans in the comments section. Yeah, y'all, something wrong with y'all. Yeah, fuck that boysenberry. I'm trying to be your boy. Open that OnlyFans. Open and show me your pie. Like, what? Bro, she a chef. This Rachel Ray, y'all tripping. Bro, these dudes, I hate this. I hate the whole planet, bro. This OnlyFans shit. No, bro, just look in the comments. It be innocent women, politicians. Like, they don't care what you do. It could be a singer. Yeah, you need to sing to the tune of an OnlyFans. Like, man, not every chick is on that OnlyFans shit. Nah, bro, y'all wildin', bro. Y'all ain't never had no girls, huh? You ain't had no girl, huh? You went to whole high school, didn't go to prom, huh? Like, you ain't had no girl, huh? Yeah, it be Oprah Winfrey and shit. Yeah, I'm trying to win for free. Open that free OnlyFans. Like, bro, what? How's that? This OnlyFans. Listen, OnlyFans must be worth $1 trillion, bro, because that's all I keep seeing is conversation, motherfucker, OnlyFans. Man, yeah, Oprah Winfrey, you need to open that free. I want to win. Open that free OnlyFans page. Yeah, fuck all that harpo shit. Yeah, harp your ass over these motherfucker OnlyFans. Like, bro, OnlyFans got to be bubbling. This OnlyFans shit. It don't matter. Bro, these dudes ain't got no chill, I swear, bro. These 2020 dudes ain't got no chill. Like, it could be the first one, like, y'all sexist, y'all racist, biased, all types of is. It could be the first woman finds a cure to cancer. And she be like, with this here vial, I have the cure to cancer. Yeah, you need to cure this erection on that motherfucker OnlyFans. Like, bro, she got the cure to cancer. She got the cure to cancer. And you know, yeah, fuck all that. Yeah, fuck cancer and all that, but cure this erection with that motherfucking OnlyFans. Like, oh my God, bro. Like, y'all disrespectful. Like, she really got the y'all tripping. That motherfucker be a brilliant woman, got the COVID, you know. She got to cure the COVID and shit. I mean, yeah. I've been horny since I was 19. Fuck all that COVID-19. I've been watching Hovid since 19. Like, bro, what the fuck is wrong with y'all? You know what I'm saying? Fuck all that COVID-19. I've been watching Hovid since I was 19. Like, they try to turn everything some I'll go to hell for these jokes. But I'm just saying, like, chill, bruv. She got to cure the COVID-19, and you out here tripping on some OnlyFans shit. It's not necessary, bro. That's what I hate about the internet. Yeah, fuck all that COVID-19. Hope you over 19. Like, so I ain't trying to be on To Catch a Predator now. I hope, fuck COVID-19. Hope you over 19. Like, you trying to, dudes be turning everything into sex and shit. Teddy Fresh. Cats stay thirsty in 2020. That's what I'm saying. It'd be weird. The weirdos, bro. The money keep coming in. LJ, she's a woman, so I know she get some weirdos. I know LJ, you don't get no weirdos? Okay. You don't get no weirdos in your Instagram? Like, y'all, I'm trying to tell the game how to survive and shit. Like, y'all don't know how to, like, someone said I'm crazy? How you gonna say I ain't crazy? I'm honest. Look at LJ said she said, I don't know why I sound like that. I sound like holy moly donut shop. Shout to Sacramento. That's my backyard too. Northern California 916 Sacramento. I see you. My parents are from Sacramento, Oak Park. What's up? You definitely honest. See, look, she said she get them weirdos from the UK. They be with them British teeth and shit. Like, you ain't even gonna brush your teeth and you're gonna mess with LJ, but you ain't brush your teeth. You ain't even touch that Colgate. That's what you telling me, huh? Yeah, you gonna pop at a female, huh? And you ain't even brush your tongue, huh? You ain't even open that Colgate. Yeah, some of these dudes be like, brush your teeth before anything else. Now, these dudes be tripping, bro. I feel bad for the girls, like, cause it's like, y'all act like y'all ain't been here before. Girls be telling me all types of shit. Dudes be sending dick pictures, never even met you. Like, she just opened up her inbox. Oh. Like, bro, it don't matter what your size is and all that shit. There's no connection. You don't even know who you are. You just, she's like, oh, you know, who's Michael? And looks in their thing and you just, bro, that shit is not attractive to a female. Like, bro, it don't matter if you Dirk Diggler, bro. Like, why did you do that? Like, no conversation. You just, she opened her inbox and you. This motherfucker. We gotta talk. Like, bro, what the fuck? Like, you don't even know this girl from a can of paint? Motherfucker talking about swing. Like, bro, you need to swing your ass to prison. The fuck? Like, you don't have no prior with that chick. You just. And dudes be like posing with this shit. Bro, they be posing like you really took this picture. Trying to impress some chick that you don't even know and shit. Oh, my bad. Trying to act like it's an inconvenience hitting the mic and shit. Oh, damn, my bad. Oh, hey, what's up, girl? I didn't see you there. Like, bro, these motherfuckers nasty. Yeah, what's up, Shally? Motherfucking Shally, what's up with it? Bro, what the hell wrong with y'all? I'm just trying to understand what's happening to the world. And they be doing extreme close-ups and shit. Like, you got a NASA camera? Like, why are you so close to, like, you know what I'm saying? That motherfucker borrowed a camera from NASA and shit. They gonna set the timer. Dude's gonna set the timer on this shit. Trying to get the right frame. Trying to get the frame right and shit. Man, should I have my lips in the picture or is that nah. Like, oh shit. I'm done, bro. I'm done. These dudes be tripping, bro. I'm just the realest one to tell you. Like, why do you do all that? Hold on, somebody sent me something. Bro, you got my stomach hurting. What's wrong with EO? Y'all keep blaming me, bro. Y'all know what I'm saying. I'm kicking the facts. Man, these are the actual facts. These boxing dudes, too, like, and the fans, they be weird and shit. No female wants that, bro. Bud power. Yeah, this is basically a vampire stream because it's out of pocket already. But I didn't even intend to. It's not what this stream was even about initially, but fuck it. Yeah, smash the like button. Fuck it. Wilder, Tyson Fury, and Joshua, or you all want to talk about how Eddie Hearn ruined the heavyweight division? What y'all want to talk about first? Huh? Yeah, I'm the man around this piece, huh? What y'all want to talk about first? What y'all want to talk about first? Wilder, AJ Fury. Hold on. Let me talk about Eddie Hearn real quick. I don't know why I gave y'all the option and then I just still didn't take it. I'm an Aries. I be doing stupid shit like that. I'm like, which one y'all want? Nah, I'm going to do my own thing anyway and talk about Eddie Hearn first. I don't know why I gave y'all the option and then just took it off the table. But whatever. Please and just enjoy the chat. Look. He said, you the captain of the ship. Hey, look at me. Hey, I'm the captain of the ship now. He said, you got to roll that papito. Okay, we got to get back in the fight mode with the papito. All right. Listen, I do what the fans want. Man, where's Ricky Williams? I need Ricky Williams. Where's Icy? I'm going to have some guests on this one. Y'all want some guests? Y'all want some guests? I'm going to let y'all tap in. Hold on, I got to show Fat Boy.
Tracksuit versus zipper pants. You already know who I got. They're outside and bonsai! Frozen! Do you want to build a snowman?
Hold up. Ricky Williams, I don't know if you want to, I don't know what you're doing, but if you want to jump in this stream in a second to talk about these things, we could do that. Because I'm all set up. So I'm going to give you a chance to get situated if you can. If not, that's all good. But check out this video.
Tracksuit versus zipper pants. You already know who I got. They're outside and bonsai! Frozen! Do you want to build a snowman? Drugged him. Hands up, cramped up. Watch how he rolled the jab. Whoop! Bang! You can't dance? Get out of here with your Prince pants. He reverse nated him. Rage sprayed him. He's doing the cucaracha. This would be a great Puma commercial, but this was bad. He disposed of him real quick, stood over him, referred to him as Papito. Unless that's your pops or your six, he made you bitch.
What happened, my guy?
Babe, that's it.
Papito?
That's it.
What happened?
That's it, babe.
Come on, get in the car, baby. You gotta.
Bro, they always talk to the lifeless corpse. What happened, my guy? What happened? What happened, Papito? Like, bro, what you want him to say? He dead. Like, not dead, but you know what I'm saying. All right. Eddie Hearn ruined boxing. Oh, well, actually, that's a bit much. Eddie Hearn has ruined the heavyweight division. If anybody want to get smoked, gun bars. Eddie Hearn ruined the heavyweight division. And I can explain. If you could do a better job of explaining than me, then please step up. I'm ready for the smoke. Here's the reason. Joshua was undefeated. Fact. Wilder was undefeated. Fact. Wilder wanted to fight Joshua. Fact. Eddie Hearn and Joshua was playing games, lowballing Wilder, simple, stupid tactics that we knew wouldn't work. Wilder still was going to sell himself short just to fight against Joshua at a point in time, right? And the day after he said through Shelly Finkel, right? The day he said, oh, I thought you said I was frozen. The day Shelly Finkel told ESPN, the day after, Shelly Finkel told ESPN that they were willing to come to UK and they just had a couple small issues. Then mysteriously, the WBO or A or whoever said that Joshua must have fight Povetkin. He got to fight Povetkin within 48 hours. It has to get done. And it didn't take 48 hours. It took a whole lot of time, right? Let's get the likes up. We back on business. We back on track. So that's how it went. So anyway, Joshua fought Povetkin and Wilder was forced to fight Fury. Not forced, but to look in another direction. Povetkin was his get Jones out of here. Block him. Bang. Wilder was forced to you about to get frozen, ego? What does that mean? What do you mean I'm about to get frozen? By who? Who gonna freeze me? What you talking about? Mark says, wow, you're all over Wilder ass. Fury beat him twice. Move in. I'll give you a link. Can you listen? I'm gonna give you a link. Come on right now, and I'll catch that body. I promise you. Block Jones. Okay, I'll give. Listen, Jones or Mark. I'll give y'all a link right now, and you come on the chat and talk your fact, speak your truth, prove me wrong. How about that? You got 30 seconds to accept my challenge. Shooters, get ready. It's gonna be easy. So which one of you guys accept? There's two people. There's two people. And I'm bringing Ricky Williams onto the chat. I'm bringing Ricky Williams on the chat. Us two versus y'all two. I'm not getting on your stupid link. Block him. That's all you need to say. Block him. Yeah, I know you weren't. I know you scared. and your room dirty as fuck. So I know you wasn't gonna get on. Mark said he's ready. Hold on, let me see what Mark said. Hold on. Hold on, because you misspelling this shit. Hold on. So that's one guy. What do you disagree with that I said? So I could set the stage. So I know what you even, because your comment wasn't the same as the other dudes. What do you disagree with? Hurry up. What do you disagree with? Come on. Mark, what do you disagree with? You and Mark. What do you disagree with? That Wilder doesn't deserve a third fight with Fury. What's your email address? He said Wilder doesn't deserve it. What's your email address? Put it in the chat. I'll send you a link. And you can explain this on camera. No, you have to be on video so we can see your dirty ass room. You have to be on video. You ready? That's what you with? Nah, bro. So you gonna be on camera. Fury stops Wilder. Hey, block Coach K, bro. I don't even know what you all over the place. You gonna be on camera. See, listen. You see how long it'll be taking? You see how long it'll be taking? Here, fuck it. We're going to do it like that. There, I put the link right there, Mark. Click on that link. Ricky Williams, click on that link too. It's right there. Where Mark at in his dirty ass room? It's going to be me or you. Yeah, on camera so we can see your dirty ass room. The link's right there. I click on it. And Ricky, you click on it too. Ricky Williams. Yeah, okay. Fuck your email. We'll do it like that. So now, like, I don't have to send no email. I just put it right there. What's popping? Tell us why Wilder don't deserve a third fight in your dirty ass room. There's Ricky. What's up? We know you didn't clean your dirty ass room, Mark. Hey, Ricky, what's up?
Hey, what's poppin'? Can you hear me?
Yeah. I'm waiting for Mark in his dirty ass room to click on this thing, cause now he panicking.
Okay, let me get my camera together. It's tricky.
Okay, I'm gonna take you off screen, and then when you're ready, holler back. Hold on. Oh, is this Mark? Mark, are you Mikey? Type what your username is. If you hear me. What is is that Mark? Somebody just popped up. But this is for Mark. Yeah, see, some random person just tried to come on. Some white dude. Like I'm looking for Mark, bro. This is for Mark and Ricky. Bro, it's some random dude just got on. Like, who is that? His name didn't even say Mark. Nah, see? See? Where is Mark? I'm looking for Mark. He the one that said it. So some dude named Mikey came on. Who's Life with Mikey? I don't even know who you are. Oh my gosh, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, I hear you. Man, some random dude tried to jump up. Mikey, all right, where Mikey at? You come back, Mikey. The link's there. Come back. I'll let you in. I'll let Mikey in. Let's see what he talking about. Let me let me see Mikey. Mikey, since Mark, block Mark and get Mikey back. Call back in, Mikey.
Man, where y'all at?
Man.
Come on, where y'all at?
Whoever that Mikey dude that just randomly clicked the link and wasn't invited, whatever. Where Mikey at? Come back. We'll have this conversation.
Shouldn't be that hard. Shouldn't be that hard to make a valid argument. What's up?
Yeah, because it ain't valid.
Anyways, how everybody doing? Peace to the gods. Peace to the gods.
Listen. They always got so much to say. I'm going to put it back in the chat. There. Where's Mikey at? Where's Mark? Where are these dudes at, bro? I just put it. The link is right back there. Come talk to the big dog. Mark the Ape, but he don't have no device. Whatever.
You don't got no webcam?
Look, yeah, he ain't got no webcam. We trying to see your dirty ass room. Mark, where's your camera? Look at Mark. Look at your boy Mark. Bro, he in the dark. Mark in the dark. And then he just jumped off. See? Do you see what I'm saying?
All the time.
Mark in the dark. This is what we got to deal with. Mark in the dark. Don't want that word. Ruiz has a better resume. Click that link. Ruiz has a better resume. Okay. Oh, and Mikey's back.
What up?
Mikey, what's up? What do you disagree with?
No, man, dude, Ruiz is a good boxer. He beat AJ fair and square. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Okay.
But my room's not dirty.
But you're not Mark. You're not even the Mark dude. That was to Mark. You're not Mark. What is that, weed?
Yeah, you growing that cannabis.
Okay. This man high as hell, bro. Mm-hmm. All right, half baked. What do you disagree with, half baked?
Nah, dude, I love your show. I just want to jump on and tell you much love, bro. Keep it up, man.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Appreciate you then, bro.
Dude, I love your show.
That was super random. He was high as hell. You see that? Shout out to Mikey. Mikey was stoned and shit. No, I'm from Cali. A lot of people smoke weed out here, so it's nothing. Aunt Jones says Wilder sucks, but you're not clicking the link though. I got my man Ricky here. I'm here, and you just saying random stuff, but you won't click the link. All right. Anyway, I'm just gonna talk to you, Ricky, because these dudes, they got everything to say, but then I put an open link, which I rarely do, and they don't have nothing to say. Does Wilder deserve a third fight with Tyson Fury? You're on mute.
Hell yeah, he deserved a third fight. Why wouldn't he? Was it not in the paperwork? Was it not in the contract? Wasn't the date extended because of ESPN and Top Rank? So how can he be dodging a fight when the man who say that he don't want to wait on team push the fight out? But now all of a sudden it's a rush to fight. You said you wanted to fight on December 5th. Wilder said he was ready to fight whenever. So y'all could have still had to fight on 12/19. What's up? And you still didn't fight December 5th. What's up, Fury? What y'all talking about? This common sense. I understand that common sense ain't so common, but this is what's going on.
How many lies have we heard from Tyson Fury's team?
Man, I don't know, man. It's like a snake eating his own tail at this point.
Like Tyson, he said he was going to fight December 5th against Takum or similar or Ajit Cabiel. Then he said, I'm not fighting. Tyson Fury shouted out Daniel Kinahan, who is wanted for questioning, we'll say, in Ireland. And nobody can find him. That's your advisor. And Tyson Fury says, Daniel, my boy, and said Daniel Kinahan, not Top Rank, not Frank Warren, his actual promoters, but his advisor. He said he put together Joshua fight with Fury. But then Bob Arum just said after Joshua Pulev, who he claimed, Bob Arum claimed Pulev was going to destroy Joshua. He just said that on Monday they're going to begin negotiations. How are you going to begin something that Tyson Fury said was already done deal in like July of this year?
Right. And let's even double back on that. Right. So if the fight was always supposed to be done through MTK, why was it before the Pulev fight that Bob Arum said they was already trying to make Joshua versus AJ 2 before he fought Pulev?
Ebony Crypto, the link is in the description or the link's in the chat. Why don't you click on the link and join us? But you have to have a camera that's on. That's it.
And then just to make another point, man, I'm getting tired of these so-called fans of boxing arguing this point about undisputed. Y'all didn't care. Y'all didn't push AJ when Wilder was trying to be undisputed with him like that. When Wilder said, I got your 50 million, what's up? When AJ's team admitted afterwards that they killed the fight.
A. Anderson, $5 super chat. Appreciate you. Wilder definitely deserves the rematch, particularly with all the controversy surrounding the second fight. And there's a rematch clause. Salute ego. And even in that video from Tyson, you know what? I'll just pull it up. It's easier for me to just show y'all than to tell y'all. Make sure y'all get the likes up. I need that from y'all. Smash the like button. We got Ricky Williams, who's he's in the cockpit also.
He just informed me that the biggest fight in British boxing history has just been agreed. Get up there, my boy! Big shout out, Dan. He got this done. Literally over the line, 2-fight deal. Tyson Fury versus Anthony Joshua next year. One problem, I just got to smash Deontay Wilder's face right in the next fight. And then we go into the Joshua fight next year. So there we are.
So that's the video that Tyson Fury has since deleted. And he said, I got to smash Wilder to bits or whatever. But then now he don't have to fight Wilder at all. Wilder took too long or whatever Fury's claiming.
Fury's a fucking liar. That's the whole thing I don't get, man. Like I said before, I'm gonna say it again. No matter what y'all try to put out, man, Deontay Wilder ain't never lied to y'all in this sport of boxing. He ain't never lied. Right? But y'all sit up here and y'all keep believing this man who got caught cheating, who got caught doping, who got caught manipulating gloves in fights before. But his word is bond to y'all. You sound stupid.
Facts.
You sound stupid.
Facts. Smash the like button. Yeah, I mean, it's just not in like the people in the comment section. Notice the people with the least argument put the most comments. Like, they're not saying nothing but the same thing and trying to spam the chat. They won't click into the link that is in the chat for them to join and speak their truth. And we already know. I'm showing you the proof. He just said, I got to smash Wilder. And now he's saying I can bypass Wilder and go straight to undisputed. So for me, I feel Eddie Hearn and Joshua, really Eddie Hearn, you know, the promoter, he has ruined the heavyweight division because this could have been all like a simple case to undisputed. Wilder should have fought Joshua. However, because they clearly didn't want to smoke, they wanted Joshua to improve and get better and better with time so he can hopefully beat Wilder. You know, Wilder has some miles fighting, doing heavy lifting and stuff. So in the end, you have Joshua and Eddie Hearn who sabotaged the fight from happening. Now we can't even necessarily get an undisputed fight because Tyson Fury got to go through Wilder again. Usyk wants a shot. So he's claiming, and the WBO just tweeted that Joshua got to fight his mandatory Usyk, and now it's all messed up. And this could have been a straight case, like my man Ricky just said, Wilder versus Joshua, when they were both undefeated, you both make a ton of money, and then it would have been a guaranteed undisputed, no questions asked. Now it's Joshua lost, Wilder lost, Tyson Fury cheat allegations, Usyk wants his WBO mandatory. They said Usyk tried to get cheated by Chisora. It's just so much has happened, bro. You know, it's so much has happened, and none of this was the case if they would have fought when they were supposed to. Wilder undefeated, Joshua undefeated. They could have been on Trilogy by now.
Man, easy money for everybody, bro, and an easy way to show who is the top of the heavyweight division, right? That's just plain and simple, short and sweet, man. But you know what they're trying to do. Just like after he beat this Pulev, when I told everybody this dude gonna get knocked out. I called it the 8th round, 9th round. I'll take it. Jab, right hand, man. That dude don't even keep his hands up like that, man. But soon as that happen, you see they start selling that narrative. That's all they be doing to y'all, is selling that narrative, selling that story. And whoever tell the best story win, and y'all be eating that bullshit up, man. They do that so they can sway y'all opinion the same way they doing with Wilder, saying it's a conspiracy theory. But y'all see Fury still ain't fought nobody. Why you think that is? If he a free agent and can do what he want to do and nothing is in place, why you think he ain't fought nobody?
And here's another. See, now y'all getting the Hulk Hogan, Macho Man, Randy Savage. You getting the tag team back again. You getting two people who kicking the knowledge. To add on and piggyback what you just said, you look at another similar situation also involving another top-ranked fighter where it becomes important about the narrative, and that's Crawford versus Spence. The narrative is now that Spence is a coward and hiding behind Al Heyman and all this stuff. None of it is blamed on Crawford for re-signing. None of it is blamed on Crawford for not weighing out his options or not having him and his team promote themselves in the same exact way that Errol Spence has his course that his team has taken to get him in the position of power. But it's just a narrative, like Ricky Williams just said. This guy's ducking our guy because he's scared to lose. And it's just a matter of if you believe the story or not. Same thing with Tyson Fury. Let's look at, just like Crawford, Errol Spence is doing the heavy lifting, fighting tougher competition. Deontay Wilder, another PBC fighter, look at his competition. He fought Fury, wanted an immediate rematch to the fight y'all said that Wilder lost. And then Fury left to go to Top Rank at ESPN and fight Tom Schwartz and Otto Vailin. Barely got through that, went to WWE and needed all this time in between. He's the one that said he wanted to fight Ajit Caballero, et cetera, et cetera. Wilder, his resume is Luis Ortiz, Fury. It was supposed to be Fury. Then it was mandatory Dominic Brazil. And then it was Ortiz again. And then it was Fury. You can't tell me that Errol Spence is not doing the heavy lifting. You can't tell me that Deontay Wilder isn't fighting the more stringent competition in a sequential order.
It's simple, man. But like I said, y'all believe who y'all want to believe. The real of it is that y'all don't like particular fighters for what reasons we know, but that's what it is, right? But the thing with Bud for sure is like y'all sitting up there, everybody, and like I told everybody, I said this before, I mess with Bud, man. I mess with Bud heavy. I want to see Bud do well, but you can't keep pissing on my leg telling me it's raining, bro. You can't keep doing that. Like this pound for pound talk. What was this pound for pound talk for Bud when
we
Loma
were
was
saying
number
it,
one? Right.
and when we were saying it, people like me, like when he was undisputed, and I was like, man, give Bud his props. And I was at that fight. Yeah,
Right.
when was it? They waited for a white fighter. Yes, I said it. Please print this. They waited for a white fighter in Vasyl Lomachenko to lose in order to now prop Bud up. It took for Lomachenko with far less fights, and I think Bud is a harder out per capita than Lomachenko. Meaning, I think Bud is harder to beat than Lomachenko, despite the fact that he hasn't fought everybody I need to see him fight at welterweight. I still feel like from the eye test, Bud was already harder to beat, and it's hard to disprove that because Bud is undefeated with 4 times the fights, and Lomachenko had a loss in his second fight and just lost before his 17th fight. He got 2 losses, less than 20 fights. But once again, ESPN didn't even give him credit and put him up there. He was always playing second fiddle to Lomachenko and Triple G and Roman Chocolatito Gonzalez until it took for 2 fighters, the fighters with the complexion for the protection and the narrative and agenda to lose.
Yeah.
Chocolatito got slept, right?
Yep.
Sor Rungvisai. Triple G lost to Canelo, and then Lomachenko ended up losing again to Teofimo. Now a black fighter like Terrence Crawford in their eyes is worth it because it's like default. It's by default. Like the president gets killed, then the vice president has to step up. We didn't want this vice president as the president, but since the president got assassinated, then now the vice president has to be the president.
No doubt, bro. And like I said, all I got is proof. All I can do is tell you what I see and know, bro. So, like I said, even when they had when we was talking about how good Bud was back in the past or whatever, until we start examining his resume, right? Even when he was with ESPN and they was having Loma, they still had other white fighters above pound for pound on him, and they wasn't even ESPN fighters. What that tell y'all? What does that tell y'all?
Narrative.
Right? It's all about who tell the biggest lie. That's all it is. Which story you believe, bro.
Bro, I'm gonna say it like this too. Since we're on this whole like double standard kick, we're gonna say it like this. Please smash the like button. Chris Colbert last night, in my eyes, looked better than I've ever seen Lomachenko look.
Agreed.
Given the level of like danger, Arboleda was a big puncher. He had lost before. He had been stopped before. But I've also watched him fight Jason Velez, a former champion. Jason Velez, if you know your boxing, fought Ryan Garcia, and that was one of his fights before he got with Eddie Reynoso and Canelo's team. And Ryan didn't look that good against Jason Velez. Arboleda fought him. It was a good fight, things like that. And then he was dangerous. Chris Colbert, he flies all the way under the radar, and it was a masterclass performance. And he's had some solid names, like my dude Titus, and he's fought some really solid guys at 130, completely under the radar. Lomachenko, they keep calling him the Matrix and high tech and all this stuff. Chris Colbert, to me, dazzled more than I've seen Lomachenko versus similar to Arboleda competition. Like Miguel Mariaga, did Lomachenko look like Colbert looked versus probably a more dangerous person? Because Mariaga was moving up in weight coming off a loss, but that's the top rank clever matchmaking that we talk about.
Yep. They put people in there with the right people at the wrong time. That's just being honest, man.
Oh, say that again.
The right people at the wrong time.
Oh, he said they put him in with the right people at the wrong time, and it's the wrong time for the B-side fighter.
Exactly.
The old way.
No different than, like I said, Amir Khan and Kell Brook. Like I said, and you said it 100 times, Gigo, we was just hoping that Kell Brook wasn't a shell of his former self. And he was. You got one jab, one strong jab. I don't care what nobody say. It was a straight jab to the eye, and you fall like a house of cards. This guy who got crammed up by Gennady Golovkin, right? Who got crammed up by Errol Spence. It was just like you said, he didn't have no manager, probably paid the trainer from Instagram, 10 stacks. You know what I'm saying? And then ran off to the sunset with 1.9 million. You know what I'm saying? How can y'all not see this? How can y'all not see this?
the worst part about in this boxing game that puts you guys at a deficit is when you lie. The more you lie, the more it'll be exposed at some point. Here's a funny way to look at things. Make sure you guys get the likes up. When Golovkin was 21-0, or he had like 21 knockouts in a row, and they had all these title defenses, something like that, right? And he was knocking out guys. What did they say about Golovkin at that time on HBO and whatnot? What were they billing?
Right. He's the greatest middleweight ever. Blah, blah, blah. Mexican style. Oh, he's not afraid. He ducks from nobody. He said he'll fight Mayweather at 152. Blah, blah, blah.
Exactly. Now, that's what they were saying about Golovkin. That's how HBO built him. That's how all the promoters built him. He was the greatest, and comparing him to Marvin Hagler, right? A non-black fighter, this is the treatment you see. But then fast forward to the future, like my man, this is why when you lie, you're going to always lose. Fast forward to the future, several years after the Golovkin fight, the guy y'all said was Hagler and a beast, he fights Crawford after Errol beats him too, and both of his eyes is messed up. The same people and a lot of same culprits are trying to spin this as Kell Brook he said he was in the best shape of his life. He was ready, and Crawford just destroyed him because he's the sensational fighter. But this doesn't make sense because y'all said Golovkin was the destroyer of worlds. He never even dropped Kell Brook, and he got a corner stoppage. But then several years later, after losing to Triple G and losing to Errol Spence, Crawford stops him at 147 quicker than Triple G, who y'all said was the monster. So how's a middleweight that y'all said was a monster at 160? He hurt Kell Brook, and then it got a corner stoppage. And what was it, 5 rounds?
Was it? I thought it was 7.
It was 5 or 6. Somebody look that up. When did I know it was sooner than it took longer than Crawford.
Yeah, definitely.
So the point I'm making is simple. You said Golovkin. This is why when you just put out stuff, it comes back to bite you. Triple G took longer to stop Kell Brook at 160, and you want me to believe that Crawford fought the same man years later after the Spence loss, and Crawford hurt him so bad out with one punch, and he was the same fighter, and he gets him out of there in 4? Not likely.
Yeah, man. Like I said, man, they don't understand that fighters, just like anything, have a due date. They have a go bad date. And like I said, I don't see how y'all can say that Bud beat a better version than Errol beat when Errol broke. He only had one broken eye when Errol fought him. Errol broke his other fucking eye. Right? So he had 2 bad eyes by the time he got to Bud Crawford and had been through 3 more years of fights. What is y'all talking
and look
about?
bad in some of those, like the Zarafa fight.
5th round. Thank you, Mr. Brooks. It was a 5th round, bro. TKO for good night.
Yeah, and so Triple G, he fought an undefeated Kell Brook, and you said he was great, and 160 pounder with power. It took him 5 rounds when Crawford did it in less time. And after 2 significant losses with significant injuries, and Kell Brook abandoning his whole team, Eddie Hearn and trainer and stuff. And you want me to believe this is the same Kell Brook? Stop it.
It's not.
And we knew this going into the fight. That's why people like me and Ricky probably didn't prefer that fight for Crawford, because it was more of a lose-lose situation where there's only so much credit that you would be given for certain fights.
Right. He gained nothing from that fight but scrutiny. You know what I'm saying? He just for us to put him under a microscope. But it's
hold on 1 second, Ricky. And the same people that you see saying Crawford beat the best Kell Brook, they're also denigrating Jervonta Davis for the Leo Santa Cruz. But if you look at it, that doesn't make sense, because we have never seen Leo Santa Cruz really even get hurt badly. I don't remember a fight, unless you guys can tell me one. And I followed all of Leo Santa Cruz's career, and Tank cooked him with 1 shot. So, of course, I'm going to give Jervonta Davis credit, because we have never seen Leo Santa Cruz get his lights turned off. I don't even remember him getting knocked down or significantly hurt. And Tank, in a competitive fight where there was adversity and a mouse under his eye, found a way to get it done and cooked Leo Santa Cruz with 1 shot. Kell Brook was like a real slow paced fight with Crawford. You could argue Kell Brook was up. First sign of danger, he was checked out.
Yeah, I had him up. I had Brook up too. But like you said, man, it's people don't understand. Fighters have a due date. They have a due date. Plain and simple.
Let me ask you a question, Ricky. Who put up more of a fight and dealt with adversity? Leo Santa Cruz versus Tank, or Kell Brook versus Crawford?
Leo put up a hell of a fight, man.
That's what I'm saying, because from what I seen, Leo got hurt before he was actually knocked unconscious.
Yeah,
and he
got
was
hurt.
still chunking him.
Yeah, he got hurt with a body shot, man. He got hurt.
That's
with a body
why we
shot.
all love and respect Leo Santa Cruz, because I seen him get hurt, and he got hurt, and he was still trucking on warrior way, and he went out on his own terms. He got knocked out, but at the same time, he went out like a true warrior. Kell Brook, first sign of danger, he just seemed out of it. And now people are saying, hey, retire.
Yeah, to me, with Kell Brook, it looks like he know his eye was bad. And once he got touching and clean, he was like, hold up, playboy. You know what I'm saying? It was like, nah, this ain't worked. I got my check cleared out. But it's like I told y'all about Bud, man. Bud looked good, man. Y'all need to go to BoxRec and look up Bud's record, man, and look at the people he fought. Bud's been moved very well, bro. He's been moved very well. And like I said, y'all gonna see what Bud is off this next move. They already trying to shortchange Porter and get PBC to carry the freight on that fight because they don't want to fight him.
Yeah, 1 million is disrespectful for Porter.
Sean Porter, that's disrespectful. Especially, y'all know this man one of the premier welterweights in the game, right? He probably touching at least 3-4 million every fight easy, right? But Bob, $1 million, that's all I got for him. Get the fuck out of here. That's a manufactured duck. That's what Top Rank does, is they manufacture ducks, right? Like I told y'all, Bud and Bob don't negotiate with terrorists, dude. He don't do it. When that fight is a threat, they gonna find a way to get out that fight. Oh, he priced himself out. Oh, this fighter did that. Oh, who was Danny Garcia?
You know what else? No, keep going. I got some to you cooking.
Why is it they always got an excuse for a premier welterweight, but they can sit at the table with these bums no problem? They made
I ain't
money.
gonna call them bums, but it's not the same level.
Amir Khan was done. He was toast. We all know that. He had just got sparked by Canelo. You know what I'm saying? You get hit in the thigh and quit. Kell Brook, a shell of his former self. So let's say lower tier competition, the guys that they know Bud has a great chance of beating. Let's say that.
Yeah,
no disrespect.
like Mean Machine and stuff.
Right? Them fights.
But Mean Machine really lost his fight right before Bud. If you go back and watch that fight, he fought Ray Robinson to a draw, and Ray Robinson really beat him. If you go watch it, it was one of those Triple G Derenchenko type fights where they said it was one thing, but the people watching it was like, nah, that wasn't it.
Yep. Competition matters, man.
Man, I got a crazy way to tie this in too. Is why is the Top Rank pay scale for welterweights that should be fighting Crawford so all over the place? Let's break this down. Y'all ready? Hold on. If the chat is ready to break this down, I need y'all to smash the like button. Me and Ricky is actually out here cooking, talking this real boxing, real factual, real passion, real opinions. So I'm going to slow the chat down so we can get the likes up. Now, let's look at the actual pay scale. Does anybody know how much Amir Khan reportedly got for Crawford? For the Crawford pay-per-view, that was a pay-per-view on ESPN, one of their only ones in recent memory. Does anyone know how much Amir Khan was slated to get, according to the reports that were published? Anybody? Someone said too much. Yeah, facts. Does anybody know?
I'm checking. 5 million.
Yes, the report said he was getting 5 to 7 million. All the reports I've seen, right? How are you offering Sean Porter 1 million and Amir Khan, who Ricky just told you and I just told you was 2 fights removed, really one because the Phil Greco fight after the immediate fight after Canelo lasted 40 seconds. That ain't no real fight, bro. He got knocked out in 40 seconds. So he really had one fight that he looked suspect in, Amir Khan versus Samuel Vargas, badly hurt and dropped in that fight. How he get $5, $7, $8 million, but years later, you're offering Sean Porter $1. So we're gonna talk about this pay scale: $5 to $8 million for Khan, who Crawford himself said everybody knew I was going to quote whitewash Khan. That's what Crawford said on his Instagram live. How are you offering? How is the pot that much? You could tell somebody's losing some money here. $5 to $8 million for Khan. They said Kell Brook, Crawford's very last opponent a couple weeks ago. How much money did Kell Brook reportedly get?
What was it? 2 million, I think.
Mm-hmm. Say it again. That was it.
2 million.
2 million. They said Kell Brook got 2 million. How are you offering Sean Porter $1? So let me get this straight. Amir Khan, he moves the needle so much. A European fighter, a British fighter who's not from here, who did, to his credit, fight out here a lot and built up his profile. But at the point in time they fought, you felt he was worth $5 to $8 million. Kell Brook at the time they fought was worth $2 million. But you think a Sean Porter in 2021 is worth $1 million? But then you offered Top Rank a couple years ago. They allegedly offered Danny Garcia a fight for $3 million. They didn't want to pay Keith Thurman $10 million. Man, what is up with this pay scale? So Keith Thurman allegedly wants $10 million. You say, hell no, don't even negotiate with him. But you give Khan close to that after Canelo cooked his jaw. You give Kell Brook double what you said you think is fair for Sean Porter in a recent interview. Man, this is all over the place, bro.
Like I said, they'll pay them lower tiers, no problem. Right? They paid Amir Khan that money because they had to get a name for Bud at welterweight. They had to get a name for Bud. Bud has no leverage in the game right now, people. That's why Spence is saying 60-40, man down. Big fish. Big fish. Right? Bud is doing this to himself. Bud knew what was going to happen when he signed back with Top Rank before he went to 147. I done said this. We done said this at least 10 times on this channel. Bud don't want no smoke. He want that check. He'll get that O away for a 50-50 split to Spence because that's that money, right? He'll give it away to Pacquiao because that's that money. Right? We can't gauge him with the eye test. Yes, he looks good against who he been. Against who he did what he had to do. You got to give him respect for that because any man can lose on any given night. Any man can look bad depending on what's going on. So we got to give him credit for that. But you ain't fought nobody at 147, bud. You ain't fought nobody. So you got to go on Instagram like the guy said. Okay, this is why my resume is doing A, B, C, D. You don't hear Arrow coming saying, "Oh, okay, this is why I fought Danny." Right? This is why I fought Sean.
And the thing is, my thing is this: if Crawford is cool with where he's at and complacent, that's cool. It's just the spin doctor narrative trying to make it like all PBC fighters are ducking. That's not what's like. Just say I'm cool where I'm at. The level of competition I'm fighting and cooking them, that's what I want to do. Me making 4 or 5 million or whatever I'm getting is cool. But it's not only will they do that, they'll also, like Ricky said, piss on your leg and tell you it's raining. They'll also say in the same breath, I'm the A side. Like if this is what you want, that's cool. That's cool. If this is what you're happy and stuff like that, but don't say that everybody's ducking you and you can't get no smoke and you're the A side if that's what you're going to do. But are you guys saying Bud is not all that? No one said Bud is not all that. Bud is a great fighter. But okay, Darrell, has Bud fought better competition than Arrow? Listen. See, because listen, this is what fans do when they get in their feelings. They act like Darrell.
It's an easy question.
We're asking you. I'm asking a direct question, direct answers. In your opinion, has Bud Crawford, because they try to put words in our mouth because they don't like what's being said, but it's facts over feelings. Has Terrence Crawford fought better? Darrell, this is directly to you. Has Terrence Crawford amassed a better welterweight resume than Errol Spence? Yes or no? And if you put it this way. If you say anything other than one of those answers, you're getting blocked because you're just wasting our time. Has Crawford fought someone better than Errol Spence? Like, does he have a better body of work at welterweight?
47.
Because the fans is all saying no. So you was just making up your own there. Oh, you're trying to say Bud's no good. Nobody said that. Does he have a better body of work than Errol Spence? See, how do the fans all have prompt responses and Darrell, he went missing? The milk's gone bad. Where is he at?
Gone.
See?
Gone.
It's an everyday occurrence, people. What's the complex show? Everyday struggle. This is the everyday struggle we go through. They get mad when we're saying this stuff and they want to argue, but they don't have what it takes to actually argue because it doesn't make sense what they're saying.
Disappeared like Kinahan in the wind on the lamb.
Please block Darrell. Get him out of here. He's just wasted everybody's time. Errol's welterweight resume is much better, and I'm a Bud fan, and as am I. I'm a Bud fan too, but I'm a fan of the truth more than any particular fighter.
That's what I'm saying. The narrative shouldn't even be playing a part in boxing. That's what I'm saying. They both good fighters. But I want to see it. And you can't change the rules for one fighter when it's been the same forever, right? If you're the A side, you have certain liberties you can take. It's just what it is. That's why you take on the A side so you can take on that crown. That's why I don't appreciate Canelo, because how you become premier when you ain't beat the God? You ain't beat the God. Mayweather washed you. He washed you. But just because you're a light-skinned Mexican and the narrative fit, you the cash cow of boxing when you don't even deserve it, when you've been cherry picking for the last 6 or 7 years. You blatantly duck Jamal, and you get popped. And you get popped for dope. What people calling Canelo pound for pound. You ain't pound for pound nothing, bro. You a big name, no doubt. But you didn't earn a spot. Bud got. Go ahead. I'm sorry, bro.
No, I was just reading Kamal's super chat. He said lots of cap from Aram Hearns saying AJ Fury will happen for Undisputed, sidestepping Wilder and Usyk, DAZN promoting Triple G versus Kamala Mendez as a history title defense. Big facts.
All right. And I see one from Ryan Wright down there. He said, Bug looking shaky, baby, on his end. Maybe he is the one hiding behind Bob. What other conclusion can y'all come to? This is what Ego tell him how long I've been telling y'all Bud's a duck. How long have I been saying it this way? Right?
You've been saying that. Well, my thing is this. I look at it like this. If Bud is going to just be a victim of the circumstance and he's creating the circumstance or staying in the circumstance, it becomes hard to go to bat for Bud and say he really wants this, but refuses to do the one thing that everybody is saying he should do and has been saying for years. Like, how if you're not making the business decisions that get you the legacy fights that you want, how is this not your fault?
That's what I'm saying, man.
But it's not slavery unless you're a slave of the mind.
No, remember, they work for him. That Bob worked for him supposedly, but it don't seem that way. But you signed up for this. The first time I'll give you full pardon. I give you a full pardon for the first signing, Bud. You had to eat. You had to get your foot in the door. You needed somebody to get your visibility up. I understand. But that second time, When we all know as fans that Bob has an NBF, that Bob loved to put fighters that's not either European or Mexican, and he liked them on the shelf, and you still sign with him the second time, knowing that all the smoke is at PBC. You know all the smoke is at PBC. Now, if you, like I said, it just goes to show this dude, you was undisputed at 140, which gives you the right to pick any champ at 147. That's been the same time eternal in boxing. And who'd he pick? Who'd he pick? Who was champ back then? Was it Thurman? Was Thurman champ? I think it was Thurman.
And what year are you saying?
When Bud fought Jeff Hearn.
Oh yeah, Thurman was a champ. No, Errol was a champ because Errol was a champ in 2006. I don't know. I don't have the exact year. Actually, he might have been a champ the same year, Errol. But I think 2017 when Errol became a champ.
So I think
and Jeff Hearn was about the same time. Yeah, but Keith Thurman had to be a champ back then.
Right. But we know Keith Thurman didn't want no smoke with Errol. He said it publicly, right? So that's what it is. So, like I said, you had your choice of Errol, Thurman, or Hearn as undisputed coming up from 140. Who'd he pick?
Jeff Hearn. I'm disappointed in Bud Crawford. Errol said, he said, I'm disappointed in Bud Crawford. He would get respect if he beat Sean Porter. I respect Sean because win, lose, or draw, he wants all the smoke. He doesn't duck anybody, a real throwback fighter, which is what Max Kellerman said too. But okay, listen, this is how you know old media is getting cooked, because Max Kellerman just said on his show, Max on Boxing, that Sean Porter is a throwback fighter because he called out Terrence Crawford. I don't know if you guys heard. Did y'all hear that?
Mm-hmm.
Danny Garcia, Errol Spence pay-per-view, Sean Porter called out Terrence Crawford. You heard Bud apologist say that PBC is biased because they're not doing on-screen graphics and depicting Terrence Crawford. But on their telecast for a welterweight fight, Danny Garcia and Errol Spence, you got called out by a PBC fighter. You got called out by a PBC fighter to the point where Max Kellerman, who's on your side with ESPN, said, hey, I like this Terrence Crawford. I mean, I like this Sean Porter. He's a true throwback. So my question is this: how can you complain when PBC don't put you on graphics, like just welterweight picture graphics and stuff like that, but then they use a spot on the telecast to call you out? And then what did they do to Sean Porter after he called out Terrence Crawford? Bob Arum lowballs him, says it's a great fight, but it's not a big fight. The walls are closing in, people, because you can't complain when you're not getting noticed, and then you are getting noticed, and then you're just throwing them under the bus.
No doubt.
And saying like, oh, you're just dismissive. Oh, why should we fight Sean Porter? He ain't got no belt. Why'd you fight Mean Machine for no belt?
Exactly.
Amir Khan for no belt.
Exactly.
You're never going to win with that type of logic. Bud Crawford needs to have a boss mentality. Take your career in your own hands. Cameron Renfro, appreciate you. Kamal Oz also says DAZN, old media, they counting, what does it say? Counting Triple G's wins as a WBA secondary champion as title defenses. That's horrible. I got a video coming on that. Saying he will break B-Hop's record. I've been saying Bud a Duck weak resume.
Man.
Yeah. You can't complain when they not calling your name, and then when they are calling your name, you say, but I don't want to fight Thurman, but I don't want to fight Porter. So you needed somebody to mention your name and give you recognition. Now they're giving you recognition. You say, oh, but Keith won $10 million. Don't negotiate with him. Just laugh him out the office, and that's it. Oh, Sean Porter, he ain't got a belt either. That's my friend. I ain't trying to fight him. But you said you wanted this,
right? And as a statement to the Bud detractors, I'll get look. Let me pose this to you, right? So what I say, and I tell y'all all the time, is levels to this game. Is levels, right? And this is my point exactly. So we see Errol Spence Jr., EJ, Big Fish, man down, strap season, right? When he was fighting the mid to lower tier welterweights in And PBC, what was he doing? He was stopping everybody, right? Walking them down, beating their body up, finishing them off.
Oh, I know where you're going.
You know what I'm saying? So
I know where you're going with this.
Y'all looking at Bud, you know where I'm going, E. The money keep coming in, right? So so y'all see Bud knocking out these lower tier welterweights, and everybody's like, ooh, Bud's a monster. He might be until he step up in class. EJ was stopping everybody. You see, he didn't stop Danny. EJ didn't stop Sean. He didn't stop Mikey because it's a different class. Mikey was smaller, but Mikey know how to survive in there. He's been in there with top competition. Danny's been in there with top competition. He's been under the lights. He know what it's like to have a big fight. Sean too, right? But has Bud done this?
This man Ricky just cooked all of y'all. He cooked all y'all. But here's the problem with the narratives that we're talking about. Smash the like button. When Errol was on the come up, like let's say 15-0, 16-0, 17-0, they said, like they do with black fighters primarily, they said Errol fighting bums because they know the streets and the culture were getting behind Errol because we were hearing that he did good versus Broner in sparring. We were hearing that he did great versus Mayweather in sparring. So when he was fighting these no names and even Chris Van Herdeens and Chris Algieri, they were saying what about this black fighter? They were saying, oh, who cares? Pacquiao already beat Algieri. He's not that good. Bundu, who cares? He's not that good. And you undermine him. But Errol Spence was cooking Algieri in a way that Ruslan Provodnikov didn't, in a way Pacquiao didn't, right? He was cooking Van Herdeen. He was cooking Bundu in a way Keith Herman didn't. They still didn't give Errol Spence any credit. But as soon as Errol stopped being the boogeyman and became a cash cow in the division, his level of competition and purses and everything went up. He hasn't stopped everybody. He can't just man down everybody like Mikey Garcia. He couldn't man him down. He couldn't man down Sean Porter. He dropped him, but he couldn't stop him. Same thing with Danny coming off the accident. So the point that Ricky just made cooked y'all. When you're on the come up as a prospect or fringe contender or whatever, given your level of competition, if you're a powerful guy, if you're a strong guy and a good finisher, you might be able to stop all those guys. But as soon as Errol Spence started fighting who we perceive as the best in the modern welterweight division, the stoppages did not just continue. Canelo's a great fighter. Who is he really stopped? Who is Canelo really stopped? Kirkland.
Mm-hmm.
Who else? Kovalev, which, you know, that to me, that looked weird.
FAF, Amir
Yeah.
Khan.
You know why? Because Canelo's amassed a great resume. He couldn't stop Lil Floyd. He couldn't stop Edeslandi Lara. He couldn't stop Julio Cesar Chavez, who was probably weight drained. He couldn't stop Danny Jacobs, who's been stopped before. You know why? Because he couldn't stop Triple G in 2 fights. Because he's at least fighting the better contemporary names. So until Terrence Crawford does that, we don't truly know if this knockout streak and reign of supremacy will in fact continue. And that's how Ricky Williams just caught a body. You don't know. Like Wilder, as soon as he fought for a title, if I'm not mistaken, against Stavern in the first fight, Stavern, who had probably the better resume, fought Chris Arreola twice.
12. He went 12.
Wilder went 12 with him, right? And this is probably the most damaging puncher of my generation. You know what I'm saying? Well, yeah, probably, because I was in the Mike Tyson generation too. But of this modern generation, Wilder's a crazy puncher, but he fought Stavern for a title. Somehow he got hurt, but he went 12 with him. Yep. Never the same, but he still went 12 with him. So we don't know who can go 12 or 2 with Bud until he fights those people, period.
Like I said, to me, this is just my personal opinion. Y'all don't have to change y'all world for me. But it's manufactured, because even when he was at 140, he was going 12 with dudes. You see what I'm saying? So come on, man. He just being moved correctly. And until he fights somebody credible, but he's a super contender. I keep trying to tell people he fighting the type of fights that Errol was fighting on the come up.
And that's the clever top ranked matchmaking. Because here's another part, and I like this dude, just like I like Bud. Edgar Berlanga, he cooking everybody in the first round. If he cooks Canelo in the first round, wow.
Exactly.
David Benavidez, Caleb Plant, wow. I'll give him all the credit in the world, but we don't know if that will be the case until we see him in there with those names. You could right now, he hurting everybody. Nobody has went past one round with this man. One round. If he's an anomaly like that, where he could fight the best people who are supposed to be the best and experienced guys like Canelo, David Benavidez, Uzcategui, Jacobs, and just cook them in one round, then he's that dude. But you're ultimately not going to know until you see David Benavidez get destroyed by this man in one round. We haven't even seen Berlanga fight. Like, he called out, I think, Julio Cesar Chavez Jr. That would be impressive if he could knock Chavez out in one round, like just like body him, like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and that's the way I feel about Bud. If he can get in there, like I said, man, easy fights get made, bro. Easy fights get made. It's obvious. Like I said, Errol. Let's go. Let me crack. Let's get on this again, right? Big EJ, because he's my standard right now. Big EJ, right? 16 months after a car accident, flew out his Ferrari, face down, face first, right? Did he have a problem making a fight with Danny?
None.
Easy fights get made.
And hold on. Let me get a little piece of this. Hold on. Let me get a piece before Ricky Williams keep going. Smash the like button. Not only was it easy to make, it was a fight people told him not to make. They said, hey, chill out. You got in a car accident. Maybe you should take a tune-up. Errol Spence said, nah. Post-fight, after he whooped Danny, he said, y'all said I need a tune-up. That was my tune-up. People, they actually did the contrary. They said, don't fight a guy like Danny Garcia. And Errol, being stubborn and wanting to prove something and knowing what would motivate him, he said, give me Danny. That's my tune-up.
Right.
Keep going.
So let's put it all in perspective, right? So Big EJ come back 16 months after accident, walking there with Danny Garcia, premier welterweight, top 5. Maybe not now if y'all want to rake him funny, but I still consider Danny Garcia a great welterweight. But he was a top 5 welterweight, right? Bud getting up there, and Sean Porter just trying to get a fight. Why is it so hard? Deontay Wilder and Tyson Fury. Tyson Fury, you beat him supposedly clean in the second fight. Why is it so hard? AJ, Deontay Wilder was meeting all your terms, came to the table, and y'all sent the messed up offer sheet. Later in the future, your team says that they blew the transaction, that they blew the negotiations. Why is it so hard? Easy fights get made. If a fighter want to fight a fighter, it's gonna happen.
And if they promoters and networks and shit want to make, then it's gonna happen.
It's gonna happen, right? But you see all these other factions, the PBC, and again, it's just what it is. The PBC are putting their fighters in there with fights that mean something. These fights mean something. They lead to something. Right now, they got Bud on a train to nowhere.
Train to nowhere. Kamal Oz in the super chat. B-side Bud could have challenged any 147-pound champ as undisputed junior welterweight. Why'd he choose Jeff Horn? We don't even know how good he is, like Teddy Atlas said. Against who? Kamal Oz cooking. Let me jump in on what Ricky Williams said as well, is look at the old media narratives. They fought PBC, but having this crop of fighters, you in tough. You're going to have to fight who you need to fight in that crop of fighters. Has Keith Thurman fought Sean Porter?
See.
Has Sean Porter fought Errol Spence?
See, senor.
Has Errol Spence fought Sean Porter?
You are correct, sir.
Has Danny Garcia fought Keith Thurman?
Yes, sir.
Has Berto fought Sean Porter?
Yes, sir. Would you like cheese with that?
Has Jose Cito fought credible name Victor Ortiz, Berto, right? Keith Thurman. Has Keith Thurman fought Pacquiao? Has Sean fought Yuga? They're all fighting. Meanwhile, Crawford is, I Am Legend, you know, he's the only man on his own island, and he's not fighting similar competition. These are the facts. And what you're noticing is Top Rank, they have some great fights. Shakur just fought last night and bullied this guy that I had never really even heard of, the Tokal Khan Clary. He looked sharp, bodied this man.
Mhm.
That date was originally supposed to be a Mexican-American, two-time Olympian, Oscar Valdez, versus Miguel Berchelt. Berchelt got sick with the Rona, and the fight got canceled. But Valdez was still open, and they're in the same division. Why did Top Rank not make Shakur Stevenson versus a two-time Olympian in Oscar Valdez, which would have been, I would say, a better fight, more meaningful, more anticipated, because they didn't want to give the black fighter Shakur Stevenson that slot, and they wanted to keep the Hispanic fight with Berchelt and Valdez going for 2021 when Berchelt was better. Same thing with Crawford. Crawford is the only one out of the loop. There's nobody else out of the loop not fighting at the welterweights with PBC. So how could we get mad at the PBC, who has everybody that they have, and they're intermingling the guys round robin style?
Right.
But you see with Top Rank, they got fights that are dope fights that still haven't been made. Like Better Be of Joe Smith Jr. That ain't been made yet. You know what I mean? You have Shakur versus a name like Berchelt or Valdez. That hasn't been named yet. Frampton versus Shakur would have been a great fight. That hasn't been. But Tank is fighting Leo Santa Cruz. But Errol is fighting Danny. But Wilder is fighting Luis Ortiz. What are we really talking about, people?
I'm talking about that NBF, baby.
And Keith Thurman's fighting Pacquiao. But when Pacquiao was with Top Rank, who was he fighting? Not the fights that we wanted. He wasn't. Listen. Bud Crawford and the Bud Man fans that are angry what I'm saying, just hear this out. One, why did Bud not get Pacquiao when they were both with Top Rank? Instead of clout chasing Pacquiao's name after he leaves, why didn't it happen? And you wouldn't have had no middleman. Pacquiao was with Top Rank. Crawford was with Top Rank. So why did they not fight? Then you wouldn't have to worry about Al Heyman and the cancer and the PBC and the narrative that they're suggesting. It would have been an in-house fight, in-house money, and you had Crawford and you had Pacquiao. Why did that not happen? That's one. Two, how come Bradley and Pacquiao, when they had more of a welterweight stable with Top Rank, never fought no PBC guys? But now you want to pander and blame the PBC when it comes to Crawford, and you're acting surprised when it comes to Crawford being the only man over there and Errol Spence. Why didn't Pacquiao fight Keith Thurman when he was with Top Rank? Why didn't Bradley fight Errol Spence, Keith Thurman, or Broner, or Amir Khan when they were with Heyman and Bradley was with Top Rank? Now you want me to be sad. And now you want me to push for Errol Spence versus Crawford. Now you want to bridge that gap in these promotional boundaries and cross over sides of the street. Why didn't Bradley cross over the side of the street? Somebody let me know in the comment section. How come when Pacquiao was with Top Rank and Timothy Bradley was with Top Rank, right? Why didn't they fight the PBC guys on the other side of the street? And keep in mind, those PBC guys didn't have the brand that they have now. Keith Thurman is bigger now than he was when Pacquiao was with Top Rank. Errol Spence, the man now, was just kind of developing and stuff like that, fighting Barreras and Lartneys and stuff like that when Pacquiao's over there. Now that like Errol says, tables turn, now they trying to force Crawford to get a PBC guy. Why didn't them Top Rank guys fight them PBC guys when the Top Rank guys had the bigger brands? Timothy Bradley and Manny Pacquiao. Y'all let me know in the comment section.
And all the while, when the stew was coming together, when the pot was cooking in the kitchen, Ego, Golden Boy and Top Rank was saying PBC is doing messed up business.
That's a fact. Bro, who would know? Okay, Brandon Rios. Why didn't he fight Adrian Broner? Two motor mouth dudes that were in the same weight class. Why Brandon, and the fans wanted to see that. Why didn't Adrian Broner get a Brandon Rios fight? When Broner was with PBC and Heyman and Brandon Rios was a thing at 35 and 40, why they didn't fight? Why didn't they fight at the same time and they in the division at the same time? They were doing good at the same time.
MBF. MBF.
Wasn't the lawsuit going on? So the lawsuit lasted several years, half a decade. This is over the span of Pacquiao's whole end of his career with Top Rank. So what are you talking about, the lawsuit? The lawsuit with Top Rank got dismissed. I mean, excuse me, it got settled out of court. The Golden Boy one got dismissed. That didn't take the length of time we're talking. Why didn't Bradley fight Broner? Would have been a great fight. Why didn't Bradley fight Amir Khan? Why didn't Bradley fight Keith Thurman or Errol Spence? These would have all been great fights. And now you want me to cry for Terrence Crawford when the shoe's on the other foot?
Nah, B. You signed that paperwork knowing damn well what was going to happen.
And why didn't Mike Alvarado? That's another person. Mike Alvarado, he could have been in the mix because they weren't going to give no love to the other side. Wake up and smell the Folgers. Mike Alvarado, he was a thing. Brandon Rios was a thing. Pacquiao was a thing. Ruslan. Why didn't Ruslan Provodnikov fight Maidana? That would have been a crazy fight for the fans, right? At the time?
Yes.
Or Broner versus Ruslan. Can you imagine that?
Two all-go, no-break fighters going at it.
Bradley versus Broner. They even had back and forth words exchange and stuff. We didn't get none of these fights. Now y'all want to act brand new because it's Crawford because you're trying to push some narrative. Stop. It's over.
Yep. You mad because PBC did your way of business better than you did it.
And here in the here and now and currently. But Errol Spence, he would have imagine putting Errol Spence in there with Pacquiao and then Errol would have beat him. Errol would have been a star back then. Errol Spence could have beat Pacquiao when he was with Top Rank.
Oh, bad.
But they didn't make none of them fights. They didn't make none of them.
It's obvious. It's just the way it is, guys.
JT, he said exactly. Suddenly now all these fights need to be made now, but no one pushed for him before. That's what I'm saying. And Crawford mistakenly believes that Size of the Street was created with him. That's not the case.
Bro.
The Size of the Street Cold War shit been going on. Mayweather, Pacquiao, all the fights I just named. Pacquiao didn't fight. Why didn't Pacquiao fight Danny Garcia? Danny Garcia was the man at 140. Pacquiao can still make 140 or close to. You know, he fought Chris Algieri at a catchweight. So Top Rank took Pacquiao to Macau, China. He fought at 143 versus Chris Algieri. Why didn't he fight Danny Garcia, who was the man and that dude at 140 at that time? Why didn't he fight him when he was beating Zab Judah and Amir Khan by knockout? Pacquiao versus Danny at 143. Or when Danny was fighting Lamont Peterson at 143, Pacquiao was probably still with Top Rank. Why didn't they make that fight? This whole duration, Danny's been cooking at 140, 147. They never made Pacquiao versus Danny Garcia.
Didn't even try.
Yeah, didn't try.
Didn't even try. But Errol Spence scared of Bud. Come on.
And here's another fault with that logic. Errol Spence is scared of Bud, but he's still fighting harder competition regardless of Bud. So Errol, you want me to believe Errol Spence, man down, is a scary dude, but I get he hasn't fought Crawford, but he's still fighting tougher fights. So how is he a scary dude, but he's still fighting top level competition? Like, okay, if I eat a ghost pepper, but I don't want to try that salsa, am I afraid of spicy foods? No. So I'm willing to eat a ghost pepper, but I haven't tried this salsa that you had or this curry. That don't mean I'm afraid because I'm still eating and consuming something hot and spicy.
Right. I just don't want your salsa.
Lock Matt Windsor. Get him out of here.
Yo, it's so obvious, man. You just got to get out your feelings and pay attention to what's happening.
They know. That's why they're getting cooked. That's why they ain't saying nothing. Hey, block Matt Windsor, somebody.
You know what I'm saying? Like I said, man, they pushing for this AJ Fury fight when Undisputed could have been done. Undisputed could have been done. But now everybody talking about the British T talking about, yes, Wilder should move out the way, take step aside money so we can
why didn't
it. Come on.
Okay,
man.
when Andy Ruiz, a Mexican American, slept Joshua, why didn't Joshua move out the way to make Andy Ruiz versus Wilder for Undisputed?
Exactly. And like I said too before, is that if they wanted undisputed so bad, when AJ had the belt, when AJ was champ, and Wilder had the WBC, when they was negotiating, and Wilder was taking a shit sandwich for everything, why didn't the fight get made then? Why weren't y'all putting y'all foot on AJ neck at that point in match room?
Facts. Listen to what I just said, people. Andy Ruiz slept Joshua. They had a rematch clause. Joshua blew up overnight, became the first ever Mexican-American heavyweight champion. Why did Andy Ruiz not fight Deontay Wilder, two PBC fighters,
Would have been easy to
or
make.
undisputed, which would have been easy to make because Joshua triggered the rematch clause. Now they want Wilder to bow out of all the money he can make with Tyson Fury and the chance to get his belt back, and they want to skip over Wilder, but they weren't willing to let Ruiz go back to the PBC and fight Deontay Wilder for undisputed. But now you want Deontay Wilder to just move out the way and the rematch clause expired so you can do some horse shit fight. Bro, Wilder, if Andy Ruiz offered the win to Joshua, fought Deontay Wilder would have been undefeated and Andy Ruiz would have been offered the performance of his lifetime. Yep. That fight is way bigger globally than Tyson Fury and Joshua in today's world with everything, laid out right now. I really believe that.
At D Money, do your research. Google works. The reason why Wilder didn't sign a contract is because AJ and them sent back a faulty term sheet.
Playing games.
Do your research.
Y'all getting smoked up.
Google work for everybody.
Y'all getting smoked out. It's okay. Chill out, Smokey. It's angel dust.
Right. And plus D Money, like I said, check your articles over there in the EU. They said specifically that they messed up the negotiations, Matchroom team. They said it specifically they messed up the negotiations. Like I
man said Google is your friend.
Saying, man, Google verified.
Man, so these are some of the politics that we deal with as boxing fans. It is what it is. Don't come crying to us now when it's like Tupac said with Thug Life. The hate you gave little infants fucks everybody. Top Rank been playing the same game when they were the A side. They had the more known about name recognized welterweights. So now when the PBC got Arrow and he's cooking and 16,000 and Mr. Man Down, Big Fish, now you want to play this sorrow game. This is what, like Tupac also said famously, niggas love to scream peace after they start some shit. Now everybody wants to scream peace. Let's work together. Can't we all just get along? But when Errol Spence needed big names, Top Rank was not there to feed him no big names. They wasn't going to give Mike Alvarado to Errol, to EJ. And when EJ was trying to build his way up, he had to work his way up. PBC had to work their way up and fight the fights they fought. Now, all of a sudden, you want everyone to have mercy and show mercy, and you weren't willing to do that to anybody else. Why should it be different? What's so different?
It's not. But like you just said, this is the monster they created. You know what I'm saying? Now y'all built the Godzilla and y'all don't know how to kill it. You know what I'm saying?
Oh my God, man, Ricky, I'm gonna have to have you on the show more. He killing y'all with these little sayings. He said y'all built Godzilla. It's just like those movies, right? You had the movies where the genetic lab creates like Wolverine and they can't control it, or they create a Godzilla or Deep Blue Sea, this killer shark that is smart and can swim backwards and stuff. And now all of a sudden it's killing the ship. Everybody on the Deep Blue Sea, Samuel L. Jackson getting eaten up and stuff, and now you can't control it. Or Jurassic World, I think, is another one. They create this super T-Rex and shit. What do they call it? That on Jurassic World, they had that super. Anybody in the comment section know that they had a certain T-Rex that they created?
Yeah, they had a name for it. I know what you're talking about.
I forgot that. Somebody look that up. Jurassic World. They built this killer T-Rex that see in the dark. Hydro? Nah, that's not it. Once I see it, I'll be able to know.
A hybrid or whatever. What is it?
Indominus Rex. Thank you, Brody.
Yep.
Shout out to Brody. Yeah. They created PBC. They try to get this black advisor out the game and all that. and you created Indominus Rex. That's my new shit. You created Indominus Rex, and now you can't control it, and now you begging for mercy because your funds is not looking the same, or you can't put Crawford in big fights without one of the PBC guys, and you want to pick and choose what PBC guys. It don't work like that, bro. No business work like that.
No,
Listen, I was just gonna say here's a quick analogy for you, and I'm gonna let my man Ricky get on. Kamal Oz, B-side Bud, choosing to stay in Hotel California. Listen, that's tight from Kamal Oz. It's like Netflix. This is actual fact. Netflix was trying something new at the time in the 90s. They had a meeting with Blockbuster. Blockbuster thought it wouldn't work. Nobody wants mail order DVDs and DVDs sent. People are going to come to our store. Make it a Blockbuster night. See, when I was growing up, it was make it a Blockbuster night before it was Netflix and chill. The moral of the story is, where's Blockbuster now? Where's Netflix now? This is what we're seeing. Do you now expect Netflix to bail out Blockbuster when Blockbuster laughed them out of the meeting when they had an opportunity to do business with them when they needed it? And then now Netflix is worth $1 trillion and has Netflix pictures and Netflix studios and, you know, big budget movies and stuff like that one with Thor, the Extractor. Are they going to bail out Blockbuster? Absolutely not. You had a chance to work with us and let's all be civil and amicable. But now the shoe's on the other foot and you got Blockbuster. That's what's happening with this Crawford situation. You didn't feed no PBC fighter to help them grow. You didn't water this seed. You didn't give direct sunlight.
no.
You know, so when that rose grow from the concrete, how you expecting to flourish alongside with it, and you didn't help it grow? You didn't want to help it grow. You wanted to kill it. Like the rose that grew from the concrete, you getting your Timberlands on and walking on it, hoping it dies.
Right.
You trying to sue Al Heyman. You trying to hope Errol Spence don't make it to nothing. And then when the rose that grew from the concrete, it still continues to grow. And then now after you walked on it and stepped on it with your Timbs and wouldn't water it, wouldn't give it sunlight, you know, try to put it in a bad spot. Now you want people to help you.
Right.
That's not how it works, man.
Now that flower bearing fruit and you want to eat. Nah, homie. Nah, it's your turn to starve. It's just business, right? And this is what I keep saying. It's leverage. That's all it is, bro. Bud has no leverage. This is why Bob don't want to make the Sean Porter fight, because this is the only leverage he has, right? Listen to the play. Okay. He already told y'all face up on fact. I don't want to pay Bud no more. Bud's a fucking black hole. I'm tired of paying this dude, right? So whether that's the truth or not, it's all about the optics of it, right? It's all about the optics, because if he losing Bud, then oh well, it doesn't matter how I make him look, right? If he's keeping Bud, then he don't care because he got Bud in something that Bud can't get out of. So what can he do for this right now, right? He don't want to pay for Bud, right? So you lowball Sean Porter and say, okay, give him 1 million. So if he do take 1 million, he's getting off at a cheap fight to get Bud some type of exposure. And it's a 50-50 fight. Let's say Bud win, let's say he lose. Either way, Bob not gonna lose nothing, right? Or you send it to purse bid, right? And then Al Heyman got to pick up the freight.
And still hope that Crawford win. And if Crawford win, they'll probably have to sign an extension with Top Rank and all types of stuff like that.
This is
like, hey, we let you go to Fox or Showtime, so now you got to extend with Top Rank. These are the games that go on behind the scenes. I guarantee you, if they allow him, they're gonna get a cut of Crawford's money. You know, if it happens under Top Rank, and then he'll have to re-sign, just like when they let Jose Ramirez go fight Maurice Hooker on DAZN. Immediately after, you seen Jose Ramirez with some papers. He had to sign a multi-fight extension with Top Rank. We gave you the opportunity. That's what they do. They put in a contract. If you become a champion under us, you owe us 2 more fights, 3 more fights. Or if we send you to another network and you get 2 million, okay, cool. We get our cut and you got to resign. You know, it's little things like that to keep you in this boot loop.
Right. And the point what I'm really worried about, I ain't gonna say I'm worried about it, but what I really want to see is what happened when his contract hit, supposedly like they said in October 21. Because I think Bob got Bud and some paperwork that none of us know about. I think he got Bud and some paperwork that's crazy.
Yeah, I don't know, because I don't know another man's business like that, like in terms of what his paperwork says. But I could have swore Aram did an interview where he said I got Bud for the rest of his life, and I was like, damn, that just is. And then I start hearing Bud say he don't have a contract after October, so I don't know what the deal is. But I could have swore Bob said he got Crawford for like the long haul, and then all of a sudden Bomac and Crawford were saying that, hey, that's not the case. Next year the contract runs out. But Bud got to get behind his business. He did an interview with Brian Custer, and Terrence Crawford said, how much longer you got? He said, a couple months, a year. Which one is it? How you say a couple months, a year? Yep. That's like saying, hey, let's say I was about to have a kid, and they say, hey, when's your son gonna be born? I don't know, couple months, couple weeks, a year. Like what you mean? Like you don't know? Yeah, like you don't have no due date. Like you don't know or something. You don't know what's going on, man. Come on,
Maury. No, but yeah, we'll see. But like I said, it all comes out in the wash with Bud, man, because Bud had painted himself in the corner. We'll see. Like I said, man, we'll know if Bud really won't smoke, because if he'll be fighting Porter. If not, we'll know what it is. If he got stuck with some paperwork with Bob, he didn't already put it out. That is October. We'll know what it is. Like my wife say, man, whatever you do in the dark, come to the light, bro. And the light's starting to shine on him. He should have just, hey, be quiet, Bud. Just be quiet, bro. At this point,
the more
quiet, man.
The more we hear, the more it. And see, this the crazy thing is, if Bud wasn't saying nothing, nobody would even be looking into half of this stuff. Like if he never said he was the A side, then I would just let everything ride. Like Bud's done what he's done in his career. But it's when you start making those statements and your team start making these statements that forced us to analyze what was being said. Like I definitely believe in the independent and critical thinking. I wasn't even tripping off Crawford's resume. I'm like, he's done what he's done. He got the fights he can get. Boom, boom, boom. But when you start saying I'm big fish and I'm the A side, and then you people feel like you can't even back that claim up, it forces us to, like, imagine if the police called me into questioning for a murder and I wasn't even the primary suspect, and they're interrogating me, and I'm like, he had what he got coming, and I say something weird, and like the cops in the first 48, they brought me in for questioning. I wasn't even a prime suspect. Listen, I wasn't even the prime suspect, but then I made a statement like, yeah, he was an asshole. He got what he had coming. Now the cops might start looking at me like maybe he had a motive to harm this person and kill this person, because why did he just randomly say that? He had what he got what he had coming to him. That's a tip off. Yeah. That's where Bud is at. Nobody was even tripping off of Bud being Bud and Omaha, whatever. Nobody, we were just like, cool, let's all back Bud, especially the culture and a lot of black culture. People just like, yeah, come on, Bud, you a skill fighter, keep doing it. But the more he started saying stuff, Danny ain't got no resume. I'm like, hold on, bro. Sean Porter only fought one person. Hold on. And then he started saying, Errol Spence ain't really beating. Then it started making us all like, look, like, how you gonna say something about
what is
man? It don't.
Hey man, Bud funny as hell to me, man. What's crazy, Ego, is like, even, and this is what I look at it as too, right? Even when like Bernie the boxer was talking crazy, we still weren't saying that because Bud was like, okay, still in the background, not saying that, right? So Bernie would go on his little rants or whatever on Bud's phone, on his IG, and everybody like, oh, he's just talking, blah, 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 right? That's how it was until Bud opened his mouth. Let me give y'all a lesson. This is a quick lesson. I know Ego likes giving those. Public and private do not mix, bro. Your public information and private information do not mix. Keep your private business to yourself. Don't mix it with public, because anything can and will be used against you in a court of law and public opinion. Shut your goddamn mouth. How about that?
And another thing that's weird, since we're on the subject of Crawford, is this. I need y'all to get the likes up. YouTube is kind of tripping, but get the likes up.
Do your job.
Yeah, man. Appreciate you, Ricky Williams. Also, man, I hope you guys like the format and stuff. Ricky Williams is cooking. We just cooking. It's a chill Sunday live stream. But here's something. Just put this in your pipe and smoke it, as my mom used to say, right? Bud Crawford is aiming for two guys, Errol Spence and Pacquiao, right? That's who he keeps saying he wants, either Pacquiao or Errol Spence, the highest of high in the current welterweight division outside of yourself. You guys all heard it, right? He even said on Shakur Stevenson telecast, I want Pacquiao. And he didn't call out Errol Spence, but whatever. He's calling out those two, the top of the totem pole. The thing that looks extremely bad is if you don't get those, how are you going from those two great names to Kell Brook in 2020? Those two great names, top of the totem pole, to Mean Machine. That's like me asking a girl in high school to go to prom with me. Listen, the king of analogies. That's like me asking a girl to go to prom with me. Let's say Kim Kardashian, who was the finest girl at school. I'm asking Kim Kardashian to go to prom with me. She just got homecoming queen. She's beautiful. Everybody in the school wants her. I asked Kim Kardashian to go to the prom with me. She says, no, I already got a date. So she goes with somebody else. Then I am holding a grudge and we graduate or something. And Kim Kardashian comes to the table. She broke up with her dude and she is interested in me. You know, no hard feelings. We had a cool relationship. And to spite her, because she didn't go to prom with me, I'm like, nah, fuck that. And even though she's trying to come back to the table, I'm like, nah, that ain't good enough. That ain't good enough. I'm just going to date Lizzo. Do you see what I'm saying? Like, bro, this is what Crawford is doing, talking about Porter and hey, Ricky. No, listen, y'all got no, bro. Listen, y'all got to understand where I'm coming from. Crawford's team is saying that Porter and Keith Thurman, when they were champs, they didn't want me. And when they were champs, they didn't want me. Now they want you, and they saying they want you, and you like, nah. Oh, well, that would be like me asking Kim Kardashian to the prom, and then it didn't work at that particular time. 6 months later, she's feeling me, or she hits me up trying to go on a date, and I'm like, nah, I ain't going on no date. I'm just going to date Precious. I'm going to date Lizzo just to spite them because I didn't get my way when I wanted it. You see what I'm saying? Like, Crawford continues to cut off his nose despite his face. Beyonce didn't go to prom with you. So now you're begrudged at Beyonce or Kim Kardashian because they didn't go to when you wanted them, but they still want you in a reasonable amount of time. And you're like, nah, fuck that. I just date Lizzo. Listen, I ain't trying to do her greasy, bro. But I'm just saying, like, Beyonce's, she's still down to fuck with you. And you like, nah, fuck that. Fuck B. Fuck the Beehive.
She's still bad. She's still juicy, right?
But you got a chick that look like Rikishi, you know what I'm saying? And then you'll choose to spite Beyonce. Do you guys get the analogy I'm making? Like Keith Thurman, I get it. When he was a champion, he didn't call you out. That's what he's saying. Even though I have interviews with Keith Thurman where he was going bad on Terrence Crawford, where I filmed it live, right? What y'all laughing at? Hold on. Oh, y'all tripping in the comment. Rikishi, y'all know wrestling. Nah, what I'm saying is it doesn't make sense. Like, or let's say there's some girl with pimples, and I'm just to spite Beyonce because she wasn't feeling me when I was feeling her. I'm just gonna hold a grudge over that. You like that's the whole argument from Crawford's camp is that Porter and Thurman allegedly didn't want to fight you, but now you're not willing to fight them because they had their chance to call you out. Like what type of logic is this? I don't understand that. Like Keith Thurman is still a better fight than Mean Machine.
Mm-hmm.
Is that true?
That is very true, sir.
So how you gonna say, oh, I don't Keith Thurman had his opportunity. I ain't gonna fight him, but I'll fight Mean Machine. It don't matter. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's still better than what you've been giving us.
Right.
You saying Porter when he had a belt? Here's another thing with that argument from Crawford and his team. Since all the PBC fighters are intermingling, Sean Porter fought Ricky Williams. Please pull this up.
I got you.
Tell me Sean Porter's last 5-6 fights.
Give me a second.
I need y'all. Listen, I need y'all to smash the like button. So basically, the point I'm making is because things didn't work on your time, you're gonna cut off your nose to spite your face.
Let me know when you're ready, bro.
Okay, Ricky Williams is gonna read Sean Porter's last. Sean Porter got a resume, so let's say last 7.
Last 7, we got Sebastian Formella, 22-0. Errol Spence Jr. in a loss, 25-0. Jordanis Ugas, 23-3. Danny Garcia, 34-1. Adrian Granados, which is 18-5. Andre Berto, 31-4. And then Keith Thurman at 26-0 when he fought him.
Who was before Thurman?
Adrian, the problem Broner, baby.
Okay, so that's top 8. We're gonna do it like MySpace. Top 8. That's just quickly go through the top 8, last name only. No, just last name. Just say Formella, but top 8 that you just went over.
Formella, Spence, Ugas, Garcia, Granados, Berto, Thurman, Broner.
Okay, that's Sean Porter's top 8. When the fuck was he supposed to fight Terrence Crawford? See, now y'all getting cooked. That's his top 8.
That's an easy question.
When was he supposed to fight Terrence Crawford? Terrence Crawford's team is saying, oh, but when Porter had the belt, he didn't want to see me. He fought Broner, Keith. Who was next?
I don't went past it. Hold on.
My bad.
No, you're all right.
You heard the resume. It's thick.
Yeah. Formella, Spence, Ugas.
No, hold on. Start from the bottom. So Broner, Keith.
Broner, Thurman, Berto, Granados.
Broner, Thurman, and who?
Granados.
When was he supposed to fight Crawford? Okay, then what's the next 3 after Granados?
I skipped Berto. So Berto, Granados, Garcia, Ugas.
Okay, just put them in groups of 3.
Okay, so
from Broner,
Thurman, Berto, Granados.
Okay, Broner, Thurman, and Berto. That's 3 Sean Porter fights in a row. Mm-hmm. When would we have expected more from him where he should have jumped in and say, I'm fighting Crawford? Because you have to keep in mind, Crawford's first fight at welterweight was a title defense against Jeff Hearn. So up until that point, he was never even a champion in the welterweight division. Okay, so after Berto, it was Granados, Danny?
Yep, Danny and Ugas.
Then he fought Granados, Danny Garcia, and then Jordanis Ugas. When was he supposed to fit in a Terrence Crawford? And then after that, after it was Ugas, Errol Spence, and he lost to him, and then he just fought in the pandemic with Formella. So his weakest opponent is in the pandemic off a loss. Mm-hmm. And it was still an undefeated 23-0 guy.
You smell that? I smell like cooking. Keep it going.
So my question is, would a top that's if this was MySpace, that is Sean Porter's top 8. When was he supposed to take a break and fight Crawford? When he just fought killer after killer. Broner, Keith Thurman, you know what I'm saying? Berto, Granados, Danny, Ugas, Errol. When would the Crawford fight have made? And half of that doesn't make sense because if we align the dates, Crawford was probably fighting Jose Benavidez on certain dates, or he was at 140, or he was fighting Jeff Hearn for the title. Like when was Sean Porter supposed to fight him? If that's your argument against Sean Porter getting the fight, who's your mandatory? They're getting cooked.
Man, I smell them. Can you smell what ego is cooking?
But I guarantee if we look at Terrence Crawford's top 8, his last 8, it ain't gonna look like that.
I got it up if you're ready, bro.
Oh shit. No, hold on. We gotta get these likes up. Ricky he trying to destroy y'all. Bro, this is Thanos shit.
Man.
All right, what's Crawford's MySpace top 8?
Top 8 we got. Starting at the bottom,
Yeah.
John Molina Jr., 29-6.
Hold on. I'm a disconnect you. I'm just ending it just because he already lost with that.
All right.
It's over, bro. So we started at Sean Porter's bottom 8 fight. It was Broner who beat John Molina. It's over.
Yep.
Crawford's last fight was at 40 with John Molina.
Yep.
When Porter, his fight was, he had to come down in weight, which is a detriment to him because he fought him at 145, 144. So that gave Broner probably the advantage just because Sean had to lose extra pounds that he normally wouldn't have to lose at welterweight. And Broner only loss was to Maidana, and Broner beat John Molina. All right, I'm gonna let you keep going. Broner beat John Molina before Crawford.
Next was Felix Diaz.
Who? Oh, okay. That's a solid win.
19-1. Julius Ndongo, Jeff Horn, Jose Benavidez, Amir Khan, Mean Machine, and at last, Kell Brook.
So why would I criticize Sean Porter when you just heard his last 8 fights, which consisted of, in no particular order, Danny Garcia, Keith Thurman, Ugas, and Errol Spence, and Broner, and you heard Terrence Crawford's last 8 fights, and the names don't look the same. Why would I give Sean Porter a bad time? If right is right and wrong is wrong, when was Sean Porter supposed to take a break to fight Crawford? Because Crawford's team is now using the rationale that Sean Porter, when he was a champion, right? And I'm about to cook y'all even further. Sean Porter should have called out. This is what he said, right? Team Bud said he was supposed to call out Ricky Williams. I'm going to need you in a second.
I got you.
Smash the like button. They said, Sean Porter and Keith Thurman, why should we fight them now when they weren't calling us out then? That's their argument. Fun fact, ego fun fact, smash the like button. When Sean Porter became a champion, I just showed you between me and Ricky, we just showed you Sean Porter's last 8 fights, mostly killers. I was at Sean Porter's fight where he became champion again for the second time. You know what fight that was? Danny Garcia. And I was there. So that 8 list, who did he fight at? Danny Garcia to modern day. Because that's when he became a champion, by beating Danny Garcia.
We talking about
for a
Sean.
second time. Sean, yep. Watch this.
God dang it. My computer tripping. Hold on, bro.
No, it's all good. I could probably do it off my head, to be honest. Sean Porter became a 2-time champion, beating Danny Garcia for the WBC belt, y'all. So if Crawford's team is putting out the notion that Sean Porter, as a champion, should have been calling out Crawford, and since he wasn't, why should we fight him now that he's lost to Errol? Guess what? He didn't become a champion again until Danny Garcia. After Danny, he fought. You got it up? Or are you still working on it?
Still waiting. I got it. Okay, who we looking for?
Okay, he became a champion in Danny Garcia fight, WBC. And who did he fight right after that?
Oh, come on. I just rebooted.
Give us a second.
I got you. Now, what was the question again? I'm sorry, bro.
Okay, Sean Porter
After
lost his belt to he lost his belt to Kell Brook.
Yep.
Then later became a champion by beating Danny Garcia.
Yep.
Who did he fight right after Danny? And tell us when he fought Danny. What month was it?
He fought Danny in August of 2018. He fought Ugas in March of 2019.
So how many months is that roughly? August to March, you said?
Yeah.
September, October, November, December, January.
8 months.
So he beat Danny for a WBC title.
Came
6 to 8 months later, he fought Ugas. And then after that, how much space between Ugas and Errol Spence? Because Ugas was at the
year. He fought Errol Spence in September.
So how many months would you say?
3, 6 months.
So when should Sean Porter have been calling out Crawford if he became a champion again, beating Danny Garcia? Within 6 to 8 months, he fought Ugas, who was a ranked mandatory, and then within another 6 months, he fought Errol Spence. And that's when he lost his belt in a unification to Errol Spence. So Team Crawford keeps alluding to, why should we give Sean Porter the light of day now when he had a belt he didn't call us out? He had fights and tough fights that he was fighting, unlike Crawford's schedule. So when could Sean Porter have called him out? That's my question to you. So in between Danny Garcia, Ugas, he's supposed to, and Ugas was a mandatory. He was supposed to say, hey, but give me Crawford. He got to fight his mandatory. Then he had a unification with someone, which is a ready-made fight, Errol Spence, within 6 months later. So he fought a tough mandatory with Ugas, and then he fought a unification and lost. So using Crawford's team's logic, being realistic, when could Sean Porter have been looking in Crawford's direction?
And Crawford became his first welterweight fight against Jeff Hearn was June 9th of 2018, for those who asking.
That's what I'm saying. So Sean beat Danny, tough fight, got a rest. Then he had to fight a mandatory Ugas, tough, ranked guy, a beast who could fight. And then 6 months after that, you unified and lost to Errol Spence. Where was there even a window for him to really call out Terrence Crawford to make a fight where he didn't have a mandatory or a unification that was easier to make? So y'all got to make sure this makes sense. And Felix Diaz was not a 2-time gold medalist. He was a 1-time gold medalist. So stop lying. He has a gold medal, but not two. Two Petes would be Rigondeaux, Robisi Ramirez, and Lomachenko. Those guys got 2 gold medals. Man, y'all getting cooked. So using that logic, and then even with Keith Thurman, this man wasn't fighting PBC guys because he was always injured. So when could he have really been calling out Crawford? He wasn't fighting nobody. Like in 2018 or 19, he didn't fight nobody. So why is he going to call out Crawford when he was inactive and he relinquished one of his belts? But wait, there's more. Even with Keith Thurman's absences and inactivity, and Ricky Williams, just correct me if I'm wrong. I know you know where I'm going. What year did Keith Thurman have no fights? I think it was 2018 or 2019. I'm about to really blow y'all mind right now.
18.
After Danny Garcia, he had surgery and he took like a year off and no fights.
Baby. Checking.
And he did not come back until Jose Cito Lopez.
2018, he did not fight in the entire year of 2018.
Okay. So my question to Ricky Williams and the whole crowd, shout out to David Hyde for answering and playing along. Keith Thurman fought Danny Garcia, and then his get back year, he took the whole year off in 2018, did not come back until Jose Cito Lopez, right? Which is a fight from a long layoff. And then he fought Pacquiao and lost. He took a whole year off. How does Keith Thurman take a whole year off and in the last 3 years has a better resume than Terrence Crawford? And Crawford has fought 2 times a year except for this year. Explain that. How does a man in the last 3 years who has taken a whole year off where he didn't fight nobody, no top rank guy, no DAZN guy, no PBC guy, have a better resume in the last 3 years than the guy who's fighting 2 times a year actively, except for this pandemic year? I told you they don't want no smoke.
Told y'all.
I told you they don't want no smoke. Ken Beasley, it's all good. Bro, the man was inactive with injuries and avoided Errol Spence, which is another reason why Errol Spence is the top dog. And even still, he fought Jose Cito Lopez. He fought Danny. His last 3 fights would be Danny Garcia, year off, Jose Cito, and then a Pacquiao, which is a Hall of Famer. So you let the man have a better resume than you, and you've been active, and he hasn't.
Told y'all.
He says, damn ego, but why? So you saying Crawford is scared. Did anyone hear me say anything about anyone being scared? I simply said, how do you have a better resume when you take a whole year off in the last 3 years? Now block this dude. Listen, if you're going to quote me, quote what I say. Don't quote what you want me to say. I said what I said and I meant what I said. So block this Giovanni dude. DiGiorno.
I got him.
It's not delivery, it's DiGiorno. Get rid of him. How I'm gonna ask the same question. My man, Mr. Wilkins said, ego, the body bag is getting full. How do you have a better resume in the last 3 years when a person takes a whole year off? Simple. Keith Thurman took a whole calendar year off and is still fighting better competition in his return than Terrence Crawford.
Told y'all.
That's what I said. He came back and off a year layoff and fought Jose Cito Lopez, who just retired 2 fighters in a row after Keith, John Molina and Chia Santana, right, on 2 Arrow undercards. And then he fought a Hall of Famer in Pacquiao. How do you take a whole year off and your resume is still better than the active fighter? Okay.
But let me make it even. But I told y'all this. I told y'all when you start examining Bud, man, it get ugly. But what's even worse is if you go and look at his fight, the people he beat coming up and see who they fought. That's when it gets super ugly. But I'll leave that up to y'all. We got things to do.
Bro, I don't even know if Jose Cito Lopez would lose to Mean Machine. I'll pick Jose Cito, bro.
That's what I'm saying.
I never even know. I don't even know too much about Mean Machine like that. Stop.
Hey, just for y'all, because I ain't gonna do it for you, but give y'all a homework assignment. Go look up Ndongo's record.
Man, come on. Jose Cito resume versus Ndongo. Jose Cito destroyed this man resume for resume, bar for bar. Stop.
Go look up Ndongo. The guy he became undisputed at 140 against. Come on, man.
Yeah, man. Man, I'm gonna let Ricky get out of here because I'm about to get out of here too. But he said Ndongo is terrible. My man, sir, I don't know if he's still in the chat, but he called him Bambi legs or something crazy. He said Ndongo always got them Bambi legs in his fight, bro.
I'm gonna tell y'all something, man.
Bro, and Bud gotta blame Bud and Bud team and Bud businesses because nobody was even looking and examining his resume. We was all just supporting Bud until they start saying whatever they had to say, and it forced us to look deeper into the equation to see what is, you know, the nitty-gritty.
Man.
Bro, name one fighter Bud fought at welterweight that got more momentum than you guys. Momentum. Like he looked good or, you know, real decent. Who? Mean Machine coming off a draw to Ray Robinson. Coming off a draw to Ray Robinson. And he really should have lost to Ray Robinson. Kell Brook hadn't fought in the division and looked shaky at best 2 fights before with Michael Zarafa. Amir Khan, couple fights removed from Canelo, born ready, shattering his chin. Man, what we talk? Jeff Hearn really didn't beat Pacquiao. Jose Cito, he got shot in the leg. Man, stop, bro. Stop. You will never win. You will never win because these are facts.
This is what happened. This is what it is. And no matter no amount of he's pound for pound number 1, yada 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 is gonna change what happened already. This is what has happened. These are facts.
Man, y'all getting cooked. Y'all getting cooked royally. You guys is a ranked guy and comes from the Cuban school of boxing and is a great fighter. And I'm not saying that's even my number 1 fight for Crawford, but at least it would tell us a little bit of something. You know what I'm saying? I think it would tell us a little bit of something.
It'd be better than anybody he fought to this date. Jose Cito Lopez would be better than any welterweight he fought up to this date.
Oh shit. Because of experience. Jose Cito carry a lot of experience, bro. Man, it's
where do you go? It's looking shaky, baby. Man, did we lose ego? Big ego? Did we lose Big Ego, guys?
My bad.
No worries.
Yeah, y'all can deny the facts or just accept the facts. People are talking, and this is all boxing talk. Nobody has disrespected Bud Crawford the human. Nobody says he ain't got no skill, but you got to make it make sense to the people, at least some of the time. And if his team says we the A side and that, we got to see that. We definitely got to see that.
I said, man, this kid, man, he could be the goods, man. But LSI, let's see it. I want to see it. Prove me wrong. I'm all right with it. Prove me wrong, bro. Prove me wrong. Let's go.
Okay, hold on. This man, you guys, hold on. 26-4, never been stopped. So imagine this. Bud Crawford has stopped everybody at welterweight, but Sean Porter, has he ever been stopped?
Negative.
You guys, I'm showing you, has never been stopped.
No, sir.
Has Keith Thurman ever been stopped?
Negative.
And has Errol Spence been stopped?
No.
Has Danny Garcia been stopped?
Nope.
So you have 5 people that have never been stopped. That's accurate?
Yes.
I just named. Has Amir Khan ever been stopped?
C.
Has he been stopped more than once?
C, senor.
Has Kell Brook been stopped?
C.
Has he been stopped more than once?
C, senor.
Come on, bro. And then the only people that hadn't been stopped had little things like Jeff Hearn. He only had 16 fights, bro. He had 16 fights, and he really lost to Pacquiao and damn near got stopped in that fight.
Say it again.
Man, what are we talking about? Bro, meanwhile, you guys, when we're talking momentum, Ramos 1, Mike Dallas stoppage 2, Figueroa 3. He got 3. He's on a 3-win streak, and then the Sean Porter fight was before, and a lot of people thought he won that fight. What are we talking, people? So that's what we're talking about when it comes to momentum and stuff. We just need to see Bud, because I just named 5 people that haven't been stopped, and he ain't fought none of the 5 people that haven't been stopped. So how are we supposed to know, how he's going to look until he fights someone like that?
What type of games are being played? How it's going down?
Man, you have any closing arguments, Ricky?
Hey, man, no arguments, man. I just want to say something, man. Look, I ain't saying I know boxing. I don't know shit about boxing. I don't know shit. R.I.P. to Black Mamba. R.I.P. But I'm going to tell y'all this. I understand it. I understand boxing. Y'all going to learn today. Y'all going to learn. But big shout out to Big Ego. I appreciate you having me on.
Appreciate
another successful watch party I saw.
Yeah, man, we just grinding and making sense. Before I let you get out of here, let me ask you this last question. If Crawford fought Porter, would you give him credit if he cooks him?
100%. 100%, bro. Then I'll look at him different. Then I got to reevaluate. You see,
what about Keith Thurman? Despite them not having belts,
that too, because these are proven welters. These are guys who's been there in the smoke, in the fire. If he smokes them at that point, you got to be like, oh shit, okay, so Bud got straight one-stop knockout power, or he can knock you out with a quick combo. Then you got to reevaluate, because every fighter get touched. You got to look at it a different way. You see what I'm saying? But right now, Bud, you ain't fought nobody. You ain't fought nobody. And until I see you in there with somebody that I can measure you truly against, you're a super prospect. You're a prospect with belts.
A belt,
yeah. Like I said, I peeped his resume. I did it all, and he did this to himself. They opened Pandora's box. We wasn't looking for the lock. We were looking for the key nut. We were like, Bud straight. He nice with it. You know what I'm saying?
everybody.
We was all blaming Bob why he ain't moving Bud like he need to move Bud. That's what we were saying.
Prophet laughing. He says super prospect. LOL.
Man, but I keep trying to tell y'all, Bud and Bob don't negotiate with terrorists.
Man, we throwing them off the terrorists. That's what I do know. We throwing them off the roof, bro. Man. Like the facts are out. It is what it is. Like they can, like the low ball and Sean Porter. Why do you think Teofimo at age 22 is not going to take 1 million, but you think Sean Porter going to take Teofimo didn't want 1.2 million to fight Loma. Why do you think Sean Porter, a 2-time former champion, against a number 1 pound for pound, would ESPN say, why he going to take $1 million
in the biggest fight of Bud's life? Because this was the biggest fight of his career.
And then Bob, mentioning the pandemic and stuff. We all in the pandemic. Ricky got a nice mic right there and headphones, and he in the pandemic. You got to make it work how he make it work.
You do what you got.
Hey, what is that background? Your background look dope.
Oh, that's just green. It's just a green and blue light.
That's a light?
Yeah.
Is that a light? Oh,
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a green and blue light.
You got like a little blur on it? Okay. Ricky's setup looking raw.
That's my Boca. That's that 50 millimeter lens. You got to get up on that.
Yeah. This man, his setup looking raw. But that's what I'm saying. We all trying to maintain. But man, I ain't feeling sorry. Listen, these dudes are multimillionaire. I ain't gonna feel sorry for you when there's people out here like me and Ricky just trying to make it do what it do, feed our families, and keep it pushing without $1 million. You know what I'm saying? And you want us to feel sorry because it's a pandemic. Man, I ain't feeling sorry. Listen, I'd rather give money to charity or something like that. I feel sorry for underprivileged people, but I ain't feeling sorry for. Listen, I'm the people's champ.
Right, no million. Now I'm just trying to get subscribers. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Y'all got people to drop money on fights and don't want to make them. Come on, bro.
Tell them your information.
Yo, I'm Ricky Williams. That's my government name. Just look me up, Ricky Williams. I need some subscribers. I ain't too proud to beg. Come follow the kid. You know what I'm saying?
Tell them what type of content you doing.
I do them boxing videos. It ain't nowhere near. Ego's the guy. You know what I'm saying? He inspired me to get back into this game. But y'all can go watch. I used to do videos way back in the day. And like I said, I don't know shit about, but I understand boxing.
Man, y'all. Hey, you got a link or something? Can you get the link to your channel?
Yeah, give me
we need to do that because man, the man's been cooking. And see, this is the thing. It's always business. It's never nothing personal. We're talking boxing, talking the facts. People. If you disagree, then you disagree. But most people, what we've noticed is, drop your link before we get out of here.
I got you.
Most people, they'll disagree without making an argument. Man. He said, drop the link and he'll sub. Yeah, like we got to make this. Listen, there's enough for all of us to eat, and we can make this go full circle. His link, hold on. I just pinned it.
I appreciate you, Ego. Thank you, man.
No, yeah, you was out here grinding and cooking, and this is just off love and boxing fans and just talking. Catch him on Easy Work Wednesdays, on a lot of the shows and stuff like that. The thing that's, I guess, in closing, the thing that's hurtful for Bud is, like Wilder said, people too. The whole culture has been backing Bud. The whole culture. It's like tough love at this point. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody want to see Bud. Bro, we respect you. You made it out of Omaha. You the illest dude in Nebraska. We respect that grind. But then, you got to make it make sense with some of the stuff you and your team is saying. It's that simple.
Right. I want to believe in Bud, man. But like I said, men move a certain way, and he just not moving like he's supposed to. I want all my people to be great, man. But like I said, don't pee on my leg and tell me it's raining, man. If this is what you is, be that. If you number one on spot, be that. That's why I mess with EJ and Deontay Wilder so hard, because they say what they mean and they mean what they say. Ain't no bunch of fluff. They come with what they say they gonna do. That's
all right. Some people in the chat has subscribed to you, so good, man. I pinned the tweet. You better follow the man. He's out here cooking. We all just in it for the love.
Man, I love this sport, man. I love this sport.
And that's why we don't like all these fake narratives and so-and-so and PBC fighter. Stop, bro. Just everybody get their money and, do what you can do. And, that's all we can really ask. Now, I will say this real quick. Has Errol Spence ever totally taken the Crawford fight off the table?
Nope.
Like, say, I ain't fighting him then. Has Bud said, under these circumstances, I won't fight Errol Spence?
Yep.
That's what I'm saying. Like, these are the facts, people. So if Crawford is angry with my video or what Ricky said or whatever, you got to be mad at yourself. Don't be mad at me. Be mad at yourself. You said this. I didn't tell Crawford to say that. He said, oh, I wanted Errol Spence, but now I ain't tripping. last couple of years, the way it played out, I ain't really tripping. I'm down to fight Errol Spence, but not at 60-40. I guess that fight will never happen. Errol Spence never said that.
Funny style.
Errol Spence never said that he'll never fight you. He said, yeah, 60-40, man down. Proof is in the pudding. I'm the bigger draw. The numbers speak for itself, but we got to negotiate at the table. Bud is the one saying my way or the highway.
He like
I'm not fighting Keith Thurman. I'm not fighting Porter. I just want two guys. Man, stop.
He like a mad baby mama, man. Like as long as he just funny acting, man. One day he's saying this, the next day he's saying that. And you can't keep up with a dude like that, man. You can't trust no dude like that, man. Every day his mood changing, man. You emotional in this game, and that's the first thing to get you knocked out. It's the first thing to get you knocked out and beat is being emotional. Got to be smart.
Mike Jones. Who's that? Who's Mike Jones?
Who? Mike Jones.
Mike Jones. I don't even know who that is. But Prophet was checking somebody.
Hey, peace, Rod. Peace.
Yeah, follow this man. I pinned it. You guys should say the channel again in case I don't know if they'll see the pin on the replay.
Yep. It's Ricky Williams, man. I'll throw my link in the chat one more time, man. Follow me, man. Follow me. We love talking, man. We love this sport, man. That's why I don't. Like I said before, man, people don't understand this sport's supposed to be the gentleman's sport. It's supposed to be two men going in there, even Steven, and whoever win that night wins, man. But it's a lot of hoe in this game, man. You can't take that, man. Because if you take that as a product, they're gonna keep selling it to you. Don't support that stuff, man. It's like buying a Scout PS5. Don't buy it, man. Don't do it.
And the other thing I noticed is there's a lot of people who they keep, it's just like a one big like merry-go-round of excuses of why this didn't happen as opposed to this is happening. Do you see what I'm saying? It's like, hey, like Eddie Hearn will be, oh, I wanted to make the Charlo fight with Andre, but I couldn't because Charlo never answered his phone and all that. We don't care about that. We boxing fans. If you can't make the fight, manage Andre with the best way you can. But there's a lot of people in this game, Bob Arum. Oh, we wanted Crawford versus Thurman, but he wanted too much money. To make it happen, this is your job. This ain't our job.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
No doubt. And to add on to that, man, us as fans, we got a responsibility to keep the sport honorable and keep it true, man. So stop making judgments without context. You know what I'm saying? If it is, we all want to see the fights. Like, no one cared. Like, and I'm going to be honest with y'all, the bottom of my heart, the deep bottom of my heart, I don't care why Bud don't want to fight him. I don't care why between Arrow and Bud. I want to see the fight. I want to see history happen, right? That's what I really want. But when shit not going the way it's supposed to, you got to use context. You just can't be like, okay, this is what it is when politics and everything plays an integral part in it, especially when the fight's not happening that we want to happen. You got to know who to blame. That's life. You just can't go blaming every damn body or the people you want to like. You got to blame the party involved. That's just real. There's no your truth or my truth. It's the truth and a lie.
Oh, man, this man Ricky destroying y'all. Y'all better subscribe to his channel. My man Prophet said, Ego, Mike Jones said Brook was supposed to be the eye test before Bud stopped him. All the YouTube channels, LOL. Man, what do you mean? What is he talking about? Brook was supposed to be the eye test. Brook can't even pass an eye test. This motherfucker eyes finna fall out.
Your eye.
Bro, he's saying Brook was the eye test. He can't pass an eye test based on the Golovkin fight and the Errol Spence fight. So how is he the eye test? He can't even pass an eye test. Man, stop. You don't know what he's talking about. That motherfucker's eyes finna fall out in the fucking ring. Man, y'all better stop playing with me, bro.
Brook was hope. That's all he was. You know what hope gets you, not a goddamn.
No, he said the dude arguing with us and he's saying Kell Brook is the eye test. The motherfucker can't pass an eye test. What are we talking about, bro?
Hey, what's that letter at the top? I can't see it.
Bro, me and Kell Brook, let's go to the DMV, see what's popping.
Can't get no.
Like, stand 15 feet. I'll be like PQRS. Man, you better stop. Kell Brook be
right.
Today, Junior, stop playing with me. Bro, they talking about Kell Brook was the eye test to who?
To who?
And bro, see, y'all cooking yourself worse. Y'all think Kell Brook's that? So the eye test is someone Arrow beat? How he the A side then? Man, I'll destroy all y'all dudes. Y'all better stop. I was about to get off. Y'all better stop.
That's
Bro, I promise you.
That's
So,
bro,
yeah. So that's like saying, that's like me saying I'm the A side of an Arrow and I got Arrow ex-girlfriend.
Man,
We already moved on to the next thing and I got his old work. Bro, so either way, you're trapped, bro. How is Crawford the A side if his eye test is some eye test that we just watched Errol Spence punish 3 years ago?
Sense, bro.
Man, these dudes is man, tell him.
Emotional, man. It's cool to let you fight him, man, but come on, bro.
There's a difference between Ray J and Reggie Bush. Man. Ray J hit it first. You know what I mean? I hit it. That's like Kanye West saying, "Oh, this is this." Bro, Ray J had her before you had her.
Man.
So in this equation, Errol Spence man down is Ray J. And yeah. And Terrence Crawford is Kanye West. Bro, you're not the first to have this. You getting it late, you know what I'm saying? Actually, technically, Triple G is Ray J. And then Errol's probably Reggie Bush. You know, Crawford ain't even Chris Humphreys because he looked like shit versus Michael Zarafa, Chris Humphreys out this motherfucker. And you just now getting killed Brook, and that's supposed to be the eye test?
Hey, Sports Savant, what's his eyes in better shape in a Crawford fight, motherfucker?
Who's that?
Sports Savant said Kel admitted he was in better shape for the Crawford fight. Was his eyes in better shape, motherfucker?
Yeah, man, I know people say they seen Elvis Presley in the mall. Like, who cares what he said? When he got popped, pop, he didn't do nothing, bro.
Sounds stupid, man. But hey, it's your life. You go ahead and live in that lie. Y'all, you enjoy yourself.
Bro, man, I'm done, bro. Ricky, I appreciate you. These dudes, Kell Brook said he couldn't make welterweight no more after Errol beat him. So he said he couldn't. The reason he lost to Errol Spence is because he couldn't make the weight. He's like, basically, so realistically, midweight. That's what he said. So now he's in the best shape of his life all of a sudden. But he complained in the Errol fight that he can't make weight. You guys cannot win, bro. You guys cannot win.
But hey, Sports Savant, here you go. There's one of Grum. Enjoy yourself. Let's get out of here, Ego. What's up?
All right. All right, Ricky. Appreciate you. Thank you guys for tuning in. We'll be back with more heat. Holla at the kid.
Peace. Y'all have a good night.
Ricky Williams channel. Peace.
Peace.